Guys, welcome back. Sorry about that. Iggy just ended the stream and he absolutely mashed everything up. Anyway, listen, I've just got us back up and running again. I've had to set up another stream quickly. I'm just going to get the guys on board. Sorry about this. Iggy. What's he done? Anyway, bear with me. Bear with me. I tell you, Stuart, I tell you, mate, I don't know what he just did there. Killed the stream. But anyway, let me get this all back up and running. Oh, my Lord. Stress. There we go. We're back up and running. Just sending to all the other guys who just got kicked out the show. Sorry about this, guys. You can thank good old Iggy for that. Send that to him. Send it to Dietrich. There we go. All right. Okay, we've got 21 people back. It's 0-0 Aston Villa versus Tottenham. Anyone watching? We're currently coming up to 3 minutes in the match. Where's Dietrich? Oh, I got banned for my Greg's dress. Richie looking good. No problem, bro. Iggy ended the stream. Yeah, he came on to talk for 5 minutes and killed the show. Oh my god, guys! Sorry about everything. Iggy accidentally ended the stream.
So when he logged in on Tottenham Away, he shut down everything.
Yeah, he shut down everything. Yeah.
Tell JP to join.
Yeah, I've messaged him. I've messaged JP. So Aston Villa attacking down the right-hand side. It's a throw-in, good defending from Romero. Guys, anyone doing the time for the watch-along? We're coming up to 4 minutes in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're on 4 minutes. If anyone wants to sync with us. Steve, I'm just keeping it Spurs fans just for this week. You can jump on it after the show, 100%. No problem.
The Spurs
big
web.
up Granddad. Heard Levy out first minute.
Yeah, the Spurs web just tweeted we want Levy out. Was sunk for 32 seconds.
Oh, wow. I thought my internet went out. No, Iggy ended the stream, guys, by mistake. Don't lie, Stel. You wanted to kick Dietrich Mason off the stream. There's JP's back.
Nice one for Iggy, eh?
Mate, he's not allowed on at half time. He can't kill the stream again.
Isn't it like the third time he ended the stream?
It's the second time he's done. Corner kick to Aston Villa.
Emerson moving over. Blocking
JP.
Attack.
Oh no.
Romero's down injured.
Oh,
JP,
no.
Are you using the same link as we are to watch the show?
Yeah.
To watch the match? Okay, cool. Guys who are just joining us now, Iggy accidentally ended the stream, so I've just had to set up another one quickly. Apologies for that. It is what it is, man. What can we do?
Free Iggy.
We move. Free Iggy. In comes a corner kick. It's gone to the back post. It's cleared and over. Aston Villa with the early impetus in the game. They seem to be starting better than us.
Edge of our box still. Villa have got the ball. Oh, hello. That's never a
We're
foul.
defending well, though. Was that Romero?
And then
he's giving the ball away.
Porro's just giving it away.
Do you know what? He did that against Bournemouth as well, Porro. He wins the ball, he gets into good position, and he gives the
It's
ball
like
away
he
in a dangerous
doesn't-
area.
It's like he doesn't look. Either that or he can't kick the ball hard enough. Yeah, I do hear the away crowd more, to be fair.
You see, we're playing a 3 at the back.
Looks like a free, doesn't it?
Konsa. He's a bit lively. It is a little bit kind of nothing happening at the moment, is there really?
Just like every other Spurs game.
Well, Villa through now. They're cutting inside. Ramsey's
Passing
played it
it
out
to the
wide.
edge of the box.
No.
Ashley Young's got the ball, cuts outside,
Oh.
crosses it, dangerous area! 1-0 Aston Villa!
1-0
I don't fucking
down.
believe it. Do you know what?
Oh,
The
here
thing
we
is,
go again.
as soon as he went down, as soon
7
as
minutes.
Ashley Young went down the right hand side,
And he
as
cut
soon as he
inside.
squared that ball as soon as he squared it ball back to the penalty spot, JP Dietrich, you knew we were in trouble.
I don't know, like, with that cutback, I don't know who was marking who there, but they shouldn't be scoring from there. That's just a joke.
I've been saying the midfield is not
What
good.
is
Yeah,
it with us
again,
conceding
another early
goals, man?
goal. An early goal, yet
It's
again.
unbelievable, man.
It's the
1-0
midfield, man.
already.
So Leon Bailey.
Look at
Let's
Emerson.
have a look
What
at
is
this. So
he
they
doing?
get the ball
Is it-
out on the left. They square it
What is
forward.
Emerson?
Well, Skips
There's no
in the
left
middle
back.
there. Skips comes there.
Look,
Longlay's there.
look at Højbjerg. No, look at Højbjerg. What is he doing? What is he jumping around? Where is he?
So Young cuts it
Where is he?
back. And he's just not strong enough, is he, Højbjerg?
Yeah.
No,
Where
I'll
is
tell you what
he?
happened there. Højbjerg, instead of being goal side of the attacker, he was
behind
him. If Højbjerg went with the runner and stayed goal side, that wouldn't have happened. That's on Højbjerg. That's Højbjerg's fault.
I actually thought the attacker...
Romero as well. Romero with that tackle a bit before then as well didn't do too well.
So he likes that going down, doesn't he? Oh, yeah.
Well, now Iggy's telling it's my fault on the comments.
This is what I was saying. Right?
Well,
This is
that'll
what I
get
was
the
saying
Villa fans up.
This is what I was
Balls
saying
in the
yesterday
box
on the
by
stream.
us, just easily headed away. Let him go, son. It's
JP,
going
I
to be a
think-
foul otherwise.
JP, I think you're a bit behind. Oh, I've got 9 minutes 32. What you on?
How am I? 33. It's stuck now.
Yeah, you're behind 5 seconds. Are you watching it through the streaming link I sent?
43, 44, 45, 46.
Yeah, you're just behind. Don't worry, it doesn't matter. Yesterday when we did the show, right, Iggy was saying we're only 4 players away from being decent. And we went through it. There's actually 6 or 7. And one of the things I asked is, do we have a proper defensive mid at this club? Because for me, Højbjerg and Skip do not replace Wanyama.
I think Bissouma can be that player.
Romero dives in with another foul there.
Maybe.
But he played
Maybe.
He played defensive mid with Brighton, so he can play there.
I think, obviously, when Højbjerg
Ashley
came,
Young's got the ball
I think
again.
he was better than
Same
what we
again.
have.
Ashley Young crosses it. Good clearance.
How can you tell me that Ben Davies is getting beat by 37-year-old Ashley Young?
Oh my God, man. This is a joke. I can't believe we 1-0 down. Villa have been all over us since we started. Aston Villa get the ball. They switch it to the middle.
The football's been played in
my
our
God.
half, isn't it?
Richarlison got spun like a kid. And he's driving into the box. This is dangerous. Cross back post. It's free.
Over the
Hits
bar.
the roof of
Over
the
the
net.
bar.
How did
It's
he
literally
run
all
from the
played in our
midfield?
box, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's turned Richarlison like Richarlison's a kid. He's walked past Skip. These players do not put in tackles, man. I say it every Harry Kane that was.
It was
I say,
Kane.
do you know what? I say it every week. Our players do not put in tackles. I don't understand.
But still, it's not about putting tackles. I just care about positioning when we don't have that now. Look at the positioning. It's non-existent.
As it stands, Villa are equal points with us.
We're just ahead by 2 goal difference. Hey,
Look
big
at
up, Gogama. Nice of you to join us, my dear.
Look at this fraud of
I
Ryan Mason.
totally agree with Tony Rodriguez.
Do you know what? I can't be bothered already.
That's all right. I heard someone on Sky Sports News yesterday saying we should give the job to Mason.
Fucking idiots. Spurs get the ball out wide. Pass back to the middle. Højbjerg switches a play. Nice switch to Emerson Royale. Got Villa pushed back a bit. Emerson Royale with a good through ball. Good defending from Aston Villa. Villa clear the ball. And the referee blows for offside because Chicken Royale is so fantastic. He doesn't know how the offside.
How many times is he offside, Richie? And you tell me he's a number 9. He's always offside.
Oh, look like Forest are 1-0 up against Chelsea.
Chelsea are so shit, man. The fact we beat them tells you they're shit because we never beat them. Stel, did you get a slice of Tottenham cake from Greg's? No, Sophie, I got a chicken baguette and I got a chicken bake.
How can you not get Tottenham cake for a watch along?
I've got fruit. I've got fruit for dessert.
Oh, they're running through
a pear and banana.
Emerson
Royale, good defending. Bullied off the ball. Manages to win it back. Clear it!
Get it away.
Oh my God, he's giving it away.
Clearances, aren't they? Like, we can't clear the ball properly.
He's so rubbish. Do you know
Romero,
what? Whenever I say...
Get it out the way. Right, shout at them, Romero, or someone have a go at them.
Free kick.
Play on.
No,
he's
giving
it.
Spurs on the counter attack. Some running forward now.
That's a free kick.
Oh, he brought him down.
That's a free kick.
Referee! You got to bring it. That's a yellow card. I think it's going to go to VAR for the edge of the box for us and for them. So basically, guys, edge of the box. Looks like we fouled them, but the referee said no, it wasn't a foul. Then the Son on the counter got brought down. That should be a yellow card if we've got a free kick for that.
That's
a yellow card on Son.
You see, look at Højbjerg. Look at him.
That's not a foul in that box.
That's not a foul.
The one on Son is also probably not a foul, actually. The one on Kane looks... I'll tell you what. People that rate Chicken Royale, I think they're deluded. This game, he's under a bit of pressure and he's flapping. He's flapping.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
look at this pigeon.
Looks like we have. Looks like we have got the free kick. Goes back to Romero. Back to Longley. Longley can play the ball up the line, but he decides to give it to Ben Davies and back to Longley and across to Romero. So it's literally keep ball.
Look at the space here. They're not even making runs or opening.
See, like, we don't know what to do, right? Richarlison's. Oh, it's a good switch over to Porro. Can Porro get the ball in? He cuts inside, takes it back on his right foot. Cross gets blocked.
Come on, Spurs.
See, you can hear the away fans, man. You can hear the away fans.
Oh, good ball into the box. You can. Good defending again. Son tries to hit it forward. Richarlison's on the ball. And Richarlison does absolutely
Kane looked offside, though. To be honest, Kane looked offside, though.
Richarlison's just such a waste of money, man. Every time I watch him, I'm just, waste of money. Ball goes forward by Aston Villa. And Romero just whacks it off.
Away.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
We can't seem to pass it, can we? Our passing is atrocious.
Hopefully, it's one of those games where it's when they say the older game of two halves nonsense.
Well, I suppose we are a second half team, right?
Oh, this club, man.
And
This club.
people said it's Conte's fault that we can't pass.
Spurs fans are loudest. They're singing, "Shall we sing a song for you?"
As we're losing.
Great following.
But screaming "Yid Army" is the stupidest thing we can do. Honestly, it's the stupidest thing we can do at the moment. Sing Livy out. Sing Livy out.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're playing for
players
nothing,
like
so why are you
his
screaming "Yid
about
Army"?
to what the hell?
Oh, now they're screaming Daniel Levy get out of their club.
I'll be honest with you, I can't hear anything. Daniel Levy, get out of our club. Get out of our club. Get out of our club. Aston Villa got the ball. Walking past Richarlison again. Richarlison, you are so rubbish, man. I refuse to be positive about him. He allowed a player to walk past him. Villa have got the ball out on the left. Looks like they're going to switch it to the middle. Yes, they do. Tyrone Mings. We are pushed back so deep in our half. If this was Conte or Mourinho, everyone would be having a hissy fit now.
No, but still,
everyone would be saying, we're so deep. We're so pragmatic.
Still, I'm not a pro at applying pressure on the game. But why are we walking down like not applying pressure to Martinez or anyone? Why are we just walking?
I've got no idea. We've started off the game slow.
Yep,
20 minutes almost gone. What is?
Shaquille says, still Conte's fault, right?
Do you know I'm going to kill bloody Iggy? I'm going to redo this stream whilst we're doing this. Big up everyone in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. We've got 100 people watching. Please hit the like button. Appreciate the support. Tell us what you think so far of the game. It's been average by Spurs, let's be honest. We haven't created one chance. Villa pumping the ball long, putting pressure to the defenders. Romero.
Emerson takes it down on his toe there.
Can you read the comment below?
Oh,
what do Højbjerg and Skip actually do?
Nice forward pass there by Kane, of course. Look, Kane plays him through the middle.
Read the comment just below. Sorry, another comment just below. Yeah, this one.
What do Højbjerg skip?
Oh.
What do you Højbjerg skip? We both keep pushing at the same time. What do Højbjerg skip actually do? They don't tackle when we're defending and don't support our wing back forward. Mate,
it's true.
I've said it, Chris. I've said it a million times on this channel. Our players do not tackle. I don't get it. I've never understood it. We allow players to just walk past us.
This time one
from
nicely Højbjerg.
Charlison plays it back. Porro plays it to Emerson. Emerson, what's he going to do? Goes back to Romero. Romero's got the ball at the back. He switches it to Longley.
There's no movement. There's no movement back to Romero.
Nah, it's all
everyone's
sideways
standing up front. Yeah, but if you look up front, there's no movement. There's no one for them to give.
Long ball forward. Richarlison's way in front. Is that onside?
No,
it's got to be offside.
It's offside, man. You see it, offside.
Mile offside.
He's offside by about 4 bloody days. Oh, Richarlison, you're so crap, man. He's such a rubbish footballer. I can't believe you bought him.
No, look at him making runs. Are you telling me that's a
Kane's offside as well, though?
Yeah, they're both rubbish. Oh, they're not rubbish, but...
Conte out, Conte out, Conte out.
Lord,
I know, we'll get his assistant. Oh, no, he's rubbish. We'll get his assistant's assistant.
Can we all agree that Richie is the worst player in Now, worst transfer in history.
Well, I hope they do. I really hope some of the fan base get to understand now and just go, enough's enough. Something's got to change. All this Nagelsmann stuff. I'm sure you guys spoke about it yesterday, right?
Oh, we spoke. I went on a rant for 30 minutes by myself, JP.
But it knows me. We always say the same thing. Like, this is the last show. But nobody cares. Now. Next game, you're gonna see a full stadium, full bar. Nobody cares. And like 5 people at the protest. Nobody cares.
Because I was like, even kind of like during the week, I was watching the Champions League game, and just watching Man City and Real Madrid, and like envious of the football they were playing, the players that they've got in their teams, right? And it made me feel sad, like if you ask Tottenham fans, Tottenham whatever, the first thing they'll say is, "Oh, Kane gets fouled, a nasty little foul by McGinn, who gets a yellow card. He deserves that. That's Kane's ankles."
It seems to me so far, just watching this game, Aston Villa want this game more than us, and it's as simple as that. They're stronger in their tackles. They're being a bit physical with us. They've been on the front foot since we started. They realise they have to win this game. We need to win it as well, but they seem to understand that better than us so far.
It's an easy team talk, right? It's an easy Villa team talk before the game, right, lads? Tottenham,
they're shit.
Push on them. Well, push on them straight away. Don't give them any time on the ball. Get on top of them. Keep hassling them. We'll get the ball. Have a go early. Just keep shooting as early as possible in the game. They tend to concede in the last God knows how many games.
Can I read this quickly? Rodgers and Potter are being considered by Tottenham Spurs in my junior shortlist.
Well, we deserve everything we get, man. We deserve everything we get.
Oh, Villa running forward again. Forrester
comes out. Goalie's come out. Spurs need to just control this here now. Nothing silly. And we've got ourselves back into trouble when it goes forward. Aston Villa have got a break on us here if they can play it right.
Oh, he's going to play through the middle. Oh, no. See,
they fucked it.
Stand there and Amanara about
who's going to... Spurs.
Oh,
Kane, Spurs got a potential break now, Kane.
Kane, send Son.
Plays it through. Son is onside.
Sonny's through. He looks onside.
One on one. Oh, he's going around the goalie. Sonny! He's in the post!
And he's shit.
Oh, no.
He's shit.
Saved by the goalie from Kane.
Oh, yeah.
No.
That's a chance, man. That's a chance.
I don't want to hear it. Well,
no, he's onside. He was onside.
What a chance.
Oh, is he flagged now?
No, that was shit.
10 minutes later.
Offside. It's offside. The flag's gone up.
No, that was shit.
I don't think Son was...
Yeah, he's off.
Yeah,
he's off. It's offside. Doesn't matter.
No, but how did he miss that? You tell me that's a world-class player that's going to miss like that.
So he's literally through all on his own, one-on-one, makes the keeper go down, but Martinez does well, gets up quickly, closes the angle down, pushes Son wide, and Son on his turning shot.
Yeah, guys, listen, I know we need a clock, we need a timer for the stream. We're going to have one for next season. Sorry, we haven't got one sorted. Will's going to sort something out. It wasn't our plan to do watch-alongs at all this season. We just kind of fallen into it since we've been boycotting games. So we will have a clock for you next season, I promise. Sally's offside worse than Richie. Guys, it doesn't matter. He was offside anyway. Doesn't matter. He should have scored though.
No, still, this is the third game in a row that he misses a one-on-one, bro. This is the third game.
He's hit the post a lot recently. I think he hit the post twice against Liverpool, didn't he?
Yeah, but do you remember last game against Palace? We could have ended 2-0. This game misses a one-on-one.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Still love for him, Goguma.
Listen, I've got no issue with Sonny, man. I've never had a Sonny, Kane. They've been carrying this club for 6 years, man. I
have an issue when you start missing one-on-ones. I do have an issue.
Charlison's always offside when he. Do you know what? Our entire front three are offside every time we run. I tell you what. This is a proper Unai Emery team.
Son's off.
No, but look at this. Look at the Aston Villa defenders. They look at the line.
He's offside as well, isn't he?
And Aston Villa. Listen, Aston Villa, I'll tell you now, this is brilliant
He's onside.
defensive shape from them.
That's a great saving touch.
There's a reason. There's a
Young,
reason we're offside all the time. Aston Villa are holding their line really well, very well disciplined. If you look at the centre backs, they're looking down the line. They're reading it. Unai Emery's told them. They've worked on it. You can see it. You can see it.
Ashley Young there, last ditch stretch to just ping the ball about a bit. 37 years old he is, man.
Oh my lord, man! What a joke! You got to laugh, mate.
Still, if that was Richie, you'd be going apeshit about it.
Yeah, but that's because Richie does it all the time. At least Sonny's done well for us a few years.
All right, Villa have the ball, cross the halfway line now. Goes out wide. Douglas, no, Moreno, isn't it? That's a goal kick, isn't it? Another corner for Villa.
And Villa apparently buying Vlahovic this summer, so we're fucked.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
We'll see what we can do, DJ. You'll have to give us your little black book. Oh, it's in there. Corner, quick corner. It's another corner now.
Coming up to 30 minutes here, guys. It's a corner kick to Aston Villa. Tottenham yet to have created a chance, really, in the game. They've all been offside so far, our chances. They're not really chances. And in comes across. Good corner!
Swung in.
Punched out
Punched
by Foster.
Away. And that's a good punch.
And it's kicked, and the ball goes back in nice and easy. Foster picks it up. And
well done. That was actually a good punch.
Throw out wide. Spurs on a quick attack here with Ben Davies. Ben Davies
going up the left wing. He's going to go back and
goes back, yeah, because he can't take on a man. Why is Emerson Royale in midfield? He's out of position. He's now running back to position because there's no one on the right. Højbjerg picks up the ball, passes it to Longley. Longley looks to go forward, passes it wide to Royale. Sideways, backways.
Yeah, we're going to go back.
Look around still. There's no movement though, is there? There's no option.
Nothing. But again, but no one can take on a man. But nobody can take on a player either.
See, and then it's a long ball.
And we've given the ball away with a crap pass. Yeah, but you see, JP, this is why you need players that can take on a man. We don't do it.
Yeah, but
sorry, Dietrich, what are you saying?
No, but I'm saying that's why I don't want players like Kulusevski, because even him, he can't take players on. He can't. So this summer we need to buy actually players that can beat a man 1v1.
That's what our academies only taught, right? Still, beating a player, taking a man on.
They're taught to beat a man.
Keeping the ball.
Yeah. Ben Davies didn't come from our academy.
We've stole the ball. Ben Davies has stole the ball. Plays it into Sonny. Does a
but that is shit.
pivot turn, and it looks like they're both injured.
Oh, Villa player's not even moving. Oh, no, he's all right. He's acting.
He's all right. It's Ashley Young.
This is crap. This is crap. This is crap football, guys.
He's 37. He's taking a breather. Lovely turn by Son, I think it was.
You see, that's an owner. You see on the picture, that's a real owner.
Scott M, loving the blue and purple and yellow, right? Or just purple? Grumpy Grandpa says Højbjerg is really awful.
He's shit. He's a squad player at best.
Come on, let's get one before halftime. That's right, Gogama.
And it goes off for a goal kick. Spurs.
And we did not learn when Pep sold Højbjerg from Bayern, we did not. When Pep sells a player, we know he's shit.
Ryan Mason just tried to spit and he spat on himself. Can't believe I'm watching. What an absolute. And the ball goes out from the back. We're trying to play out from the back. We're doing okay. We're under pressure though here. What we're going to do? We switch it to the middle. We need to get out of here. I can smell trouble. I can smell trouble.
Across the goal.
I can smell trouble. And there it is. I said it. You can see it. Villa have got the ball to come forward into our box. Squares it!
Oh,
good save by Forrester.
You could see that was going to happen, man.
Good
you could
save
see
by
it.
Forrester.
We're trying to play out from the back when we don't know how to do it because the players aren't good enough to do it. And what happens?
Yes, again, Højbjerg. Look, Højbjerg's got no one to give it to.
We lose possession of the ball. They get into the box, and Foster had to make a really good save low down to his left-hand side.
Look at Skip.
Oh, we've lost it again. Aston Villa, our ball possession is terrible. They're in the box again. He's got in. Good tackle from Royale. Really good tackle from Royale. Skip gets the ball to the tackle, attack. Ball goes out wide to who is that?
Come on, Porro. What
a rubbish ball, man. That's the worst pass. He just kicked it to the Aston Villa goalie.
High scoop.
The thing with Porro, like, he always stresses on the ball. Like, he just does whatever he wants. And he misses every time.
I'll tell you what's happening, Dietrich. We're trying to play low block, defensive counter-attack. This is exactly what Conte did, and he got rinsed. Aston Villa in the box again. They're in. Oh!
That's a penalty. That's a pen. That's a pen.
That's a pen as well. No, Watkins got up and walked
away.
Yeah,
that's a pen. That's a pen.
No, he's walked away.
Well,
he's saying wait.
Watkins is not that fussed about it, which then says to me maybe it wasn't.
Yeah, that's a pen, man.
That's a penalty. That's a blatant penalty. Emerson Royale's just. It's a penalty.
Caught his legs.
Emerson Royale has gone too. You fucking idiot. Are we going to get away with this?
Yeah, we're lucky.
No penalty.
Oh my God, we got away with that.
No penalty.
I can't believe it. I'm glad. I'm happy. I can't believe it though. Another ball into the box, dangerous area, whipped out for another corner.
Go to it, Højbjerg, man. Command it, clear it.
Spurs under pressure at Villa Park. Again, we're on the back foot. The football's crap. We can't pass it out from the back. We can't create an attack. We're lucky we didn't give away a penalty.
Yes,
but hey,
I think
we're too negative because we tell the truth. Because we're honest. Come on, man. The only good thing is, though, whilst it's 1-0, we're always in the game. At 1-0, you're always in the game. We can get a lucky counter-attack, a world-class strike from Son or Kane. You never know. In comes a corner kick.
Coming in.
Oh, Foster just gets a hand on it, I think.
With a punch.
Manchester United are winning 1-0.
Yeah.
Against who?
That's Wolves.
Wolves. The Wolves are rubbish.
That's one good thing you'd say still, right? Looking at Foster, so things like that, he comes out and punches, doesn't he? Whereas Hugo kind of really didn't.
Hugo doesn't come off his line.
I'll give him Foster. That was a great
save. That's a great save. And he actually got down. He actually got down low as well to save that. Normally, I know we cuss him for that.
It was close to him, which helped, I think, but it doesn't matter. He saved it.
Oh
look at that, man!
Oh my God! And he's going to be the best passer at the back. Longley
passes the ball
rubbish. Just kicked it off. Puts us under pressure straight away.
Maybe you saw someone in the crowd with a white shirt on.
Can we put Perisic over? Can we put Perisic over Ben Davies, please?
Nah, he's even worse, man.
He's better than Ben Davies. I'm sick and tired of this guy. He can't cross.
No, but going forward, he's better, but not defending. You saw what happened against bloody Newcastle, man. And Perisic played there.
We're so rubbish, man.
How shit are you? How shit are you? 35 minutes. You've only scored one.
People asking where Iggy is. Iggy came on for 5 minutes, ended the stream, screwed the channel, and then left. I meant to set up another one.
End the stream, Iggy. End the stream.
My God.
What the fuck is he doing?
Iggy's going to jump on at half time. I don't know. Højbjerg's
oh my God, what an idiot.
Absolute idiot, man.
Still, what are you munching now?
I'm just having a bit of... Oh, what have I done here?
Well, you haven't ended the stream, so that's a good thing. If
I've
this
got a
is
bit of-
Mason ball, he can keep it.
I've got banana and pear. Oh, Mason, forget Mason. He's gonna be the manager next season, Mason.
Ryan Mason's blue and white army.
We are replacing shit Davies with shit Longley. It doesn't make any difference. I agree.
No,
Whoever said that, I
honestly,
agree.
no, I'm being serious. Don't you guys think that maybe Charlie Sayers from the academy would be better than this shit?
Yeah, but we'll probably ruin him. And the
Look,
ball
look.
comes out. Tasha Young crosses it. Back post.
Crossed it deep.
Cleared.
Good
Look
header
at
away.
Richie.
Richarlison goes to
Charlison
clear
with the
it away and
worst
just
clearance
hacks
you've
it.
seen in your life.
A little back healer there. Falls.
Switch it again. Switch it.
Instant. He's
Switch
got no one
it.
to give it to. Who can he give it to?
Yeah,
There's no one to
wide,
pass it
man.
to.
Yeah, something like wide. He didn't do it. There goes the attack. Back to normal.
And back to keeper. Back to the keeper.
Do you guys realize we had 0 shots on goal this game? 0 shots, period.
Dietrich, we haven't created one attack that isn't offside today. Unbelievable. What's that whistling now? Noise in the background?
No, I don't have anything.
I can hear it, but it's you.
Dietrich.
So.
Dietrich.
Is it me? Okay, sorry.
1-2 at the edge of our box. He's in again. Oh, Longley.
Oh my god.
Longley.
And we've given the ball away again. The defending from Tottenham is absolute. Do you know what? The defending's not bad.
It's poor.
Passing it out is bad.
Oh, he's making a run at the back post.
We're getting the blocks in. You know, watching us play football is painful. Oh, they're in again! Thank God it's gone off.
He's not going to keep that.
Kick. Sorry, I mean goal kick. Goal kick. That's a throw-in.
No, look! Can you look at this pass? Look how he split the defense. Look, easily.
Højbjerg is playing shit. The wing backs are playing shit. They haven't done. Both wing backs have done nothing. Chicken Royale's been shit. Longley's been shit.
Well, the thing is, the wing
best player on the pitch today is the goalkeeper. Our goalie's been the best player.
With the wing back still, I think they've been pushed back too hard.
Yeah, they are too deep. And none of the front three can stay on side.
We've actually got the ball in their penalty area.
It's Kudo on the bench.
Kudo's on the bench, yeah.
So why is Richie starting? He has 1 goal.
Nick it off him. Don't foul him, man. You don't need to foul him.
Dietrich, what is that whistling noise?
It's how do you say aspirateur in English? Vacuum.
Vacuum.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, is someone doing the vacuum in your house?
Yeah.
Can you tell them to do it later?
Yeah, tell them to come round our place.
Can you tell them to come and clean up the mess we're watching on this in this match? I can't watch this, man. I'm struggling to watch this. This is shit.
Still, you're making me uncomfortable. You need that banana, man. You make me uncomfortable.
Oh, you know it turns you on.
Indeed, man. Indeed, George.
Guys, it's currently 5 minutes to go in the first half. Spurs have created nothing. We are so deep. We might as well be underwater.
We're literally just
Another
playing at the
ball
edge
goes
of our
out
box,
wide. They've opened us up. Can you get a crossing early?
Villa
Yes, they
coming
can.
in.
They just go. Oh my God!
Ollie Watkins with a diving header, but he doesn't connect. That was a great whipping cross.
That was 2-0. My days, what a cross that is.
That's a great whipped-in cross there. Ollie Davies, look at him.
Is that Ramsey with the cross?
He's in between two. In between two defenders.
Look at Longley. What is he doing? What is Longley doing?
Romero as well. Romero lost his man as well. I'll tell you what, Ollie Watkins was literally that much away from making it 2-0. We're living dangerously.
Missed it. We're just
Surely
standing
Spurs
there.
Can't play like this the whole second half as well.
We're just standing there trying to see. This you would say, oh, this is Conte. Why is Conte asking them all to stay back?
Fuck my life, man.
And you watch I'm sure if Ryan Mason gets asked a question, why are we playing so deep in the first half? I don't tell the players to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
So Mourinho didn't tell him. Conte didn't tell him.
Yeah, but JP, don't you think if someone doesn't listen to
What?
you, don't you think it's better just to put on the bench?
Villa play the ball out wide, get away from the congestion.
I'll tell you something, right? Jamie gets right here. It should be 3-0, 4-0 if you count the penalty that wasn't given. He's not wrong. Aston Villa completely dominating this game so far, but as it stands at 1-0, Spurs are definitely in this game.
See, to look at our front three and then our two defensive mids there. They've just got space, right? Villa play one ball. They're marking nothing. They're not even covering a man.
Ball goes to Harry Kane,
So
who's
Harry
playing
gives that
defensive
to
midfield
Romero.
at the moment. Emerson's gone back into what looks like a back three. No, it's a back four. It's a back three. We're playing with a back three. We are playing 3-4-3.
I told you guys we're playing back three.
That's what I said at the start. Biggie said no, it's 4-4-2.
It's a bad
Skip. No, he's not giving it. How can you not give that?
No, it's not foul.
Aston Villa come through now. They play out wide. We're in trouble here. What's he going to do? Squares it back.
Oh, Forrester. Good save again. That's another good save by Forrester, man.
How's that not?
It literally could have been 5.
How is that not a foul, not even skip though? He blatant. That was a. Sure, it's a foul.
It's not a foul. It's not foul. It's not.
He never got the ball.
He never tried. No, he never. No, Skip, like, you see, he flopped. It's not a foul, man.
What a shot that was, man. Have you noticed that's the dangerous area when Aston Villa keeps squaring the ball back? Not sideways, but at an angle back. They pull it back.
It's like
they've got runners coming in and we're not marking the runners and they're getting free shots. They're going to get a second goal, Villa, the way they're playing. 100% they're going to get a second goal.
Well, let's just hope it gets to half time and
here they come again down the middle. They've got runners out wide. They get the ball out wide.
Bundy is doing well in that midfield.
Let's see what he's going to do. He tries to beat the player. Good defending.
Well done,
Who was
Porro.
that?
Right, come on, Porro.
Right, well done.
Attack a bit.
Porro gets it to Son in the middle. Son turns. What's he going to
no
do? Go backwards. Hojbjerg switches the play. Davies, go forward, man. Go forward.
See, this is what he doesn't do. Run. Davies
fucking going backwards every time. You're such
he needs to run up that line.
Player. Shit. He's rubbish. How can you not attack the channel? Isn't that the whole point of having a player out wide?
See, look up front. There's nothing happening. No movement. Hojbjerg's just standing there. Skip's just standing there. No one's offering themselves for the ball, you know? They're just standing in their positions, literally. Look at Skip.
Villa haven't even got out of second gear or third gear, you know.
Skippy looks lost a bit. Like he doesn't know what to do. Look at Hojbjerg now. He's just standing there.
We're in.
No, it's too hard.
Overpassed it again.
But once people going to realize that Skip is not good enough for this level.
Bring Iggy back. Bring Iggy back to end the stream. End the stream, Iggy.
You're right, Chirpy man. You're right. 100% right.
I can't believe Ben Davies didn't pass the ball. Here we go. They're in the box again. Cross it back post. Emerson clears it, edge of the box. Bicycle kick out wide. Weird.
Awareness.
But worked.
That's like
back
awareness.
Post. There's no one there. Don't let it cross. Keeper comes out and catches it.
See, but that's awareness. That back kick he did, that bicycle kick. Actually, that was a pass to the player out wide.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
As opposed to just...
Oh, this team is dead food, man.
That was a great pass, Scott M.
Jesus Christ, man. I'm going to switch off.
Atrocious Football FC.
We're in.
He's
Sums in one-on-one. Is he offside?
He's offside.
I think he's offside.
Tries to beat the man. Goes away. It's gone out wide. Offside. Fuck my life.
Cue the booze. Cue the booze from the Spurs fans. Look. What is that?
Shit.
Do you know, Rowley? I absolutely don't know. And that's what pisses me off. That's what pisses Stell off. Because we go down there. We stand outside that Spurs shop. And literally, people walk past. Some people laugh. Some people take pictures to post on Twitter and crap like that. Yeah, they're happy. They're happy with this. I got told the other day to be quiet and not shout Levy out. The first thing I said to them was, "Well, do you like what's going on now? Do you actually like what's happening at the moment? The type of football, the results, pants."
That's why I said we have to do it the Arab way, blow everything up. But nobody listens.
I'm just not ready for prison just yet. Getting there, though. I'm getting there. Believe you me, I'm getting there.
We just want to get to half time, really, don't we? All right, second half FC to come out and
And it's halftime.
You are not ready for these stats.
5 offsides in one half.
Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this. Guys, it's half time. It's currently 1-0 to Aston Villa. We haven't played well. Villa deserved the lead. In fact, Villa deserves to be winning by even more goals. I'm just going to bring in Mari. Big up Mari. So just looking at the stats. I'll try and make it a bit bigger so you can see. As it stands, they've had 56% possession. We've had 44, so they're dominating the ball. They've had 4 shots. We've had 0. They've had 2 on target. We've had 0. They've had 2 off target. We've had 0. Look at this. And people say Conte doesn't attack. Mourinho doesn't attack.
FC.
Are you kidding me, man? What is this
FC.
fraudulent
What's
fan
up,
base,
Mari?
man? You're frauds. Ryan Mason plays better football. This is shit.
Man,
This is sackable. If this was Conte, Mourinho, Nuno, get him out, sack him. Rubbish. These players are dead. These players are terrible.
Stel, you were a couple minutes ago complaining about Ben Davies. If you go back to the 28th minute, I was throwing stuff at my TV screen, screaming. He had acres. There was a pass out to him out wide.
I know. I lost it.
Acres. You don't have to be Venetian, but damn, he had acres. If he ran up the side, it would have been a quality attempt. Acres. That's why I want this guy out our fucking club. It's just, I can't believe we gave this guy a new contract. Can't believe, I know Dyer's not playing, but he's going to get a new contract. To talk about Langley, these guys are not good enough. It's not good enough. Ben Davies is a joke. This is what Conte was talking about, that these guys don't show no effort, no passion. He had acres. Rewind it. Anybody goes back to the 28th minute, and they will see he had acres. He had the advantage. I'm not saying to be, Usain Bolt, but come on, make that attempt. It's despicable. It's ridiculous. That is probably one reason why Nagelsmann, other than not having a director of football, it's probably like, yo, man, if you're gonna keep this dude, there's no way it's gonna work. Fast, rapid, pace. It's the same thing on his slot. His football, you have to have precision, but you also have to have speed. You also have to take risk. It's ridiculous, man. Ben Davies,
Murray, we 0 shots, 0 on target, 0 off target. Then you look at the other stat, which was about tackles. 37% tackles made. 37%. We're not even tackling. And then the wing backs have done nothing this game. Nothing. The midfield, Højbjerg and Skip have been dog shit.
Atrocious.
And then the front three, listen, they need criticism as well, Murray. The front three, any time a ball has gone forward, they've been offside every single time.
Yeah.
Every time. Not one onside. Credit to Villa, because they're holding the line. You can tell Emery's
they're holding the line.
Train them, but time your run. We've been crap. That's been. This is like what we used to maybe 3-4 weeks ago. This is Stellini. This is Stellini.
No, but it's all Conte's fault. You know why? Because Conte right now is somewhere in Lake Como, drinking some vino, but also whispering sweet strategies to Ryan Mason on the sideline right now. So somewhere, somehow, we're gonna blame Conte. Yeah. But Mason,
I don't know, man. It's too much, man. This is. Listen, the only positive is at 1-0, we're still in the game. We can score one goal, then get another one. Before you know it, we've won the game. You know, we are in the game. We are still in the game. But I think we're lucky. They hit the crossbar. Foster had to make a top save. How they never got a penalty, I don't understand. That was a blatant foul, in my opinion. I'm glad we got away with it, but
it looked like a nailed on pen, didn't it?
He's gone in like that, right through him. But anyway, 1-0, Iggy.
What's
kickoff?
happening, Iggy?
When we kicking off?
Do not hit
Kickoff's
the
at
red button.
3:45.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. You're.
Keep your hands down. Hands down. Hands away.
I tell you now, I would let you kick me out when I need to leave. I'll let you kick me out when I need to leave. We'll do that. When we kicking off, guys?
3:45. Told you.
Is there been a delay in kickoff? I heard we're kicking off at 4:00. Guys, honestly, this team's checked out for the season. We are playing at pre-season tempo. The sun's out. Everyone's got their sliders on, their sandals on, and we are playing very, very. We're in limp mode. I think that's the best way I can describe it. We're completely and utterly in limp mode. It feels like a pre-season friendly more than a league match. For me, this team is checked out for the season. It's done. I think the season's done.
But Iggy, isn't this typical of Spurs though? Game of two halves, like this, which is why I keep saying at 1-0, we are still in this game.
Yeah, true. But to be honest with you, their striker, forgive me, I've forgotten his name at the moment.
Watkins.
Yeah, he should have that diving header. When neither of us
it was that close to connecting.
Longley's just let him go. He's dived in. He's missed the header by an inch. Buendia had a chance right there at the end. You just mentioned a penalty shout out. That should have been a pen. They've had 2 or 3 situations where they could have made it 2-0 just before the half. We've created nothing. I agree with the offside part, although the balls that have been played in a fraction too late. But Sonny's to Archie's run a little bit better. But we are getting in behind. It's just get timing that pass a little bit better. And I think the chances will come because they're playing a really high line. But like I said, the intensity is really poor.
We've got no one.
The tempo is really
we've got no
poor.
one that can play a ball, a killer pass to the front three.
Yeah, so but do you know what though? There's no real tempo. There's no real urgency. There's no real fight. Like I said, it feels like a real pre-season, end of season friendly more than the pre-season.
It is
because pre-season is like you're
enough, right?
Yeah, pre-season's like you're starting for a new season. This is like an end of season friendly where nothing sort of matters, and it's just that's how we're playing it. And for me, that speaks volumes. It matters little whether we win this game or lose this game because the will is not there. It's not there. So we may as well go on to lose. Allow other teams that have more urgency, more fight, and something more to fight for. Let them go and grab those places because we're clearly on that 45-minute display having shown absolutely anything that we're fighting for anything. So let's let someone else win. Unless I see a complete turnaround in the second half, there's nothing in here that makes me think, well, we're going to go and even grab a draw, let alone a win.
Well, let's look at the league table so far as it stands. We're now tying with Villa on points. We've got a bit of goal difference. If Brighton win tomorrow against Arsenal, big game for Brighton. I mean, to beat Arsenal is going to be difficult. But if they do, they go
3 games in hands on us, on all of us.
But they're all tough games. They've got nothing but big teams left. So
they've still got to play. But the thing is, to say 3 games in hand, but look how many points they're behind. We're not. They don't need to win all three of them.
They
do
just
they?
need one win. They need one win.
Exactly.
Even if we draw today, their goal difference is so much
So
better. Look at their goal difference. Look at their goal difference. Plus 18.
Forget all of that. Look at our form compared to everyone else's. Our form. You got to look at our form. It's like 1 win in 5. 1 win in 5, man. Everyone else.
You know what?
Won.
We got Brentford at home next, haven't we? Is anyone confident with us beating Leeds United? I mean, they got a draw against Newcastle today.
I think, to be honest with you, Stel, by the time we play Leeds, I think it's all done. I think we'll go. We really will go there with our sliders on. Leeds will just pump us. They'll get safe if they haven't been saved already, and they'll get the points. They will have more to fight in that friendly.
Where's Leeds?
In that league game that we would.
Leeds are in the relegation spot, Iggy.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, in that last game of the season,
today against Newcastle.
2-2.
If we're playing like a team that's
2-2.
checked out today, then how you think we're going to go on and play at Leeds? We're going to be done. We'll probably get pumped 3 or 4-0 in that game because Leeds will have more to fight for than we are.
Leeds haven't won
no fight now.
Leeds haven't won in over 5 games.
Yeah, Dr. Tottenham will come along.
There's nothing to shout. There's nothing real to shout about. There's nothing to. There's nothing about that 45 minutes that have made me think, yeah, there's something happening there today.
Palace winning again. Bournemouth, unbelievable.
You wish you kept that stream ended when I ended it.
Yep.
I would have spared you 45 minutes.
Oh, fuck my life. Fuck my life.
I tried to save you all, but you brought the stream back.
Thanks, Iggy. Thanks, man.
And 170 of you in the chat. I wanted to save you all as well. But you lot all
guys, thanks to everyone for watching, by the way. Make sure you like, subscribe.
I'm kidding, guys.
All you
I'm kidding.
170 people. All you 170 people. Feel sorry for everyone. And
170 ungrateful gits. I tried to end the stream at the beginning. And you all came back to watch Spurs and talk about Spurs. I would have saved you 45 minutes of your lives right now watching this dross. But let's hope, and that is all we can go on. Let's hope the second half they come out fighting. And Kulu's coming off for Richie. Sammy, is that right? Kulu's coming on for Richie at half time?
No, he's saying for Richie to come off. He's asking for it.
Listen, I think Son's got to play closer to Kane, and we should put someone else in for Richarlison. That's how I see it. How are you guys seeing it, man? What is there anything positive we can take from that 45?
Nothing.
Apart from the fact that we're only 1-0 down.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing can take out that game.
Oh man, it's tragic, isn't it? It's just tragic. Do you want to see any changes at half time?
Yeah, I would rather see Kulu come in for Richie, in my opinion. Yeah.
Open it, get a bit of creativity on, and
yeah.
But you know what though? On the back of what we was talking about yesterday, a lot of people saying that Kulu hasn't really done anything to warrant a game at the moment, let alone a start. What do you think he would give us coming on?
I want to say some bit of, some form of creativity in the front three, but it's not happening. It's not happening. I just don't like Richie, man. I just don't. I would, I'm being honest. I would rather see, Sar in, take out Skip. I'm just telling you, we're devoid of ideas.
I just want to see a little bit more urgency, Mari, because we can talk about personnel, we can talk about bring this guy on or bring that on, but ultimately the team's energy is not there. The speed, the tempo, the will, put some tackles in. We get everyone behind the ball, but then we're like 5-10 yards away from the football. And you think to yourself, how are you going to have players behind the ball and then be about 5-10 yards away from the defender, from the player that's on the ball? You're not putting any kind of pressure or urgency on a player to make that decision to pass or release the ball. We're giving them all the time in the world. So the first thing, the attitude coming out has to change.
Well,
and
Iggy,
start.
Guys,
Well,
second
you're
half's
a bit
about to
aggressive.
begin. The players are coming out the tunnel.
Can I just say something before we go? Because I'm sorry to interrupt you. Normally I'm just quiet and just listen to people, and then I make myself known. But I'm just seeing people going absolutely mad. I'm sitting there saying, just have a cup of tea, because honestly, what were you expecting? What were you expecting?
Nothing.
As I
man,
said
nothing.
before, what were you expecting? Like, I'm seeing people jumping up and down, saying, "Oh, they were absolutely awful, absolutely awful." Well, what did you expect? I'm only watching this game because I've got nothing better to do with my life.
No
Honestly,
changes. Oh my god.
I've got nothing better to
changes.
do with my life, because honestly, if I had something better to do, if someone else was better, if someone else was something else better to do, I'll be off doing that. Because I tell you right now, Quiver's doing that right now. Like, so I don't even know what people are going mad about. Because what were you expecting?
3-0 win to
Were you
Spurs.
expecting?
Dominating football.
Dominating
Possession.
football, yeah. I'm glad we're losing, because it shows you Mason's not the right man for the job. Because you
Of course
know
he's not.
exactly what's going to happen if we win this
Of course
game.
he's
I think he's the right
Mason
man
in
for the job.
all day long. So I'm
He's the right man for
sorry. I
leaving.
don't care anymore. Like, I don't even know why people are going mad on stream. I'm like, what were you expecting, Tottenham fans? What were you expecting? A team that
Second
couldn't
half
win the FA and nothing
is
else, bruv.
underway,
And that's all I need
people.
to say. Yeah. And I'm sorry to that
Here we
other
go.
guy that says I'm cringe when I say this. Back to you, Stelios. I'm done. I'm out of here, bruv. Back to you guys. I'm done.
Alex.
Still drop me out, and I'll come back after the end of the game.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't want to end it, although I'll be sparing you a lot of time if I end it right now. But I'll let you drop me out.
Good boy.
All right. Catch you later.
Yeah, I'll
See you
come
later,
back.
Riggs.
I'm gonna come back at the end of the game also.
Cool,
Yeah.
Murray.
All right. Mari, take
I
it,
will
bro.
say I will say
Oh, you can
this.
speak. Yeah.
No, I will say this though. Really good suggestion in the chat. I would probably put in Danjuma. Danjuma. At least I see a little bit of passion whenever he comes in the last 5-6 minutes of the game. You know, because our plays look lifeless. So, Danjuma probably. I don't know how fit Basuma is fully. I mean, he's a name on the bench, but I don't know how fully fit. But maybe he's a not fully fit Basuma is better than Skip right now. So, but I'll come back at the end of the game.
All right,
Cool,
Mari,
man.
listen, big
See you,
up.
Murray.
Chat to you after the game. Aston Villa on the counter
Villa
attack. Now
on
they've
the
got runners. Are they going to
break
play it? They play it wide. They're in. Aston Villa.
Oh,
Good tackle
great
there
play.
from
Saving
Romero.
Tackle by Romero there.
Oh, Romero with a last-ditch tackle.
That's a good tackle. That was a
to
good tackle.
save Tottenham. It's not
But
even
literally
1
cut
minute
through
into the
us,
second
right?
half, and we're under pressure. People.
Cut through us. There's 3 on this side.
Romero done well there, man.
That's a
Romero
great
done
tackle.
really well there. Romero done really well.
He
Jeez,
adjusted
man.
well, didn't he? He adjusted well because he was
Yeah.
looking the other way, then turned.
Fuck my life. Come
Another
on,
corner coming in. This one's deep.
Yes, oh no! Oh, he's miskicked
Right,
it.
okay, come on, let's attack.
Free kick. They brought him down. It's got to be a booking.
know,
He's brought him down on the
looks
counter
like-
attack.
Looks like he just fell over there.
What is Iggy doing?
No. I think he's doing that to watch the game, right? So hopefully Mason's put a rocket under them, fired them up to come out and be our second half team that we are.
Tottenham created 0.00 XG in the first half.
Oh, lost the
XG.
ball again. Højbjerg gives it away. They play a little triangle round Højbjerg, little 1-2. Romero
They're in
again with
Aston
a.
Villa again. They've got
No,
us. It's going to go wide, isn't
Emerson,
it? No,
actually.
thank God.
Look at that. He just simply
got it edge of
passes
the
the ball
box.
through 2 players.
Plays it wide.
McGinn.
Tyrone Mings is pressed up almost an edge of our box there. Aston Villa have come out. They can smell blood, man. Villa can smell blood. They know it. They've come out looking to draw blood. They want it, man. Villa want it. We're sitting deep again. No substitutions made.
It's almost
Ryan
like we're
Mason
just
at
trying
the
to
wheel.
survive, isn't it?
Boop, boop.
Hey,
Ryan
it's almost like
Mason.
we're trying to
All
survive.
aboard the Mason Express. Boop.
Oh, he's just
And in they
done.
come, edge of the box.
Davis.
Will he cross it? He goes for a long range shot. Looks like it was wide by quite a bit, actually. But again, Villa testing us, creating chances, having shots on goal. Something we dream of in this game. A shot on
Some
goal.
thrive under pressure. We don't. Yet we invite it.
They smell blood after 7 minutes. You're right, Jamie Git. What are we doing, man? What the hell are we doing, man? What is this I'm watching? How can you not come out second half hungrier than the opposition? Like, who's 1-0 down? Them or us? Mason needs to try and change something up. We've been saying this about Jason. We say this about every single manager. He has changed it. We've got Dyer's dropped, changed formation. It's like, I think we just need to admit these players aren't good enough. They have little moments of, yeah, look, we can play football and we get goals, but in general, they're not consistent. And the reason they're not consistent is because they're not good enough. Good players are consistent. Good teams are consistent.
Trying
to beat the offside trap. Mingman's a header.
Porro, be strong.
We're in.
Oh!
Couldn't get the ball to Son. Here comes Aston on the break. What a rubbish. Oh, Emerson Royale, you idiot.
What is Emerson doing?
I don't know. He's a donkey. He's a donkey. He's an absolute donkey.
Like
Emerson Royale literally just tried to do a dance.
He slid in and lay on the floor, didn't he?
Do you know what? Son was offside again, by the way.
Probably offside, isn't he?
Here we go again.
And Aston Villa come again.
They've got the ball in midfield. They're looking to play it wide, I think. Yep, there it goes wide. Porro versus, I don't even know who that is on the ball. Can't see. Villa getting behind us. Nice ball. Crossed it first time. Dangerous area. Handball, no. Plays it out wide.
See, but
Aston Villa have got Tottenham on the back foot again. Ashley Young's got the ball out wide. No, sorry, not Ashley Young. Bailey. Edge of the box. Takes a shot. Saved by Fraser Foster. Another effort from Aston Villa. Saved by the goalkeeper. Villa come again, looking to play it.
Quick corner.
Into the box, but they play it to the edge of the box. It goes back out wide. Villa just keeping possession of the ball.
They're literally camped on the edge of our box, aren't they?
Tries to play it forward and goes straight to the goalkeeper.
Literally camped to the edge of our box.
Do you know what? We can't handle their wide players. We can't handle it. Richarlison's got the ball. What's he going to do? Oh, fuck off, Richarlison, man. Get him off the pitch. Get this guy off the pitch. How have you... He's literally given up.
Oh, we robbed it. Go on, Kane's through. Oh, Kane's missed a one-on-one now. Come on, son. What's Son got? Why is Højbjerg trying to pass that?
Oh, you're shit, Tottenham. You're shit.
Why is
get out of it.
trying to pass that? So I'm sorry, Kane's got to score that, right? He's got to score that.
He's absolutely fucked it.
Yeah.
You'd say that's easier than Son's chance.
Crossed it in.
What a rubbish cross. You know he can't cross.
My God. Harry Kane doesn't finish his dinner. Then Højbjerg passes instead of shooting when it's easier to shoot.
It's literally giving it to him. He's in front of goal. How can he not score that?
And then Emerson, third attempt, crosses it straight to an Aston Villa player near post, man.
Look at that.
What am I
Give
watching?
the ball away straight away.
Here comes a counter-attack from Aston Villa.
There's a foul.
He's given the foul.
Skip's having a poor game, you know.
And he's booked as well. He's booked him.
Skippy's got a yellow card. Yeah, he just got a yellow card. He's having
Mate,
a poor game as well when he's
Do you know
still.
what? It should be 1-1. It should be 1-1. I said at half time at 1-0. At
Look at Skip.
1-0.
Look at Skip.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's fucking. Mate,
he's,
to be
he's
fair,
behind.
Hojbjerg's the one that's fouled him.
He's behind the. Well, Skip was pulling him back with his shirt.
Yeah, it's a foul by Skip. It's a foul by Skip.
So you pull back with his shirt now, it's a yellow card, isn't it? No, but Kane's got to get some crap for that because he should have been scoring that.
They've all been shit. Son, Kane, Richarlison's been the worst.
See, look at
And
that.
here comes Aston Villa again.
Get the ball in midfield, allowed to turn and run with the ball forward.
Do you know what?
Tough. I mean, they talk about, oh, yeah, we need to get back to it. All the players need a bit of mentality. Look at that. Look, Kane's through.
Why is he's hit it straight at the goalie? Why didn't Hojbjerg shoot after?
Yeah, he tried to pass it to Kane, didn't he?
And that cross by Emerson. Here we go again.
that.
Aston Villa. They've got to see if they play it. They've got the runner to the left. Too late. Oh, they're going to cross it now. Cross it. Good block there.
Romero
and it's a
again.
corner kick to Aston Villa. It seems to me Villa are just trying to press us in and create a quick chance and opportunity to score. And Spurs are looking to either counter or win the ball high up once in a while. But we've had chances, man, this half.
But the thing is, it's hard for them to win the ball because they're not really that. Those players we've got there are not really ball winners, are they?
No. In comes the cross from the corner. Aston Villa with another corner. It goes near post, easily defended by Tottenham. Is there a possible counter attack on here? Son goes to the ball. Villa win it though, and it goes back to the goalkeeper of Aston Villa, who kicks it all the way back into the Spurs penalty box.
Let it go to the
there's no one there. Easy for Fraser Forrester, who rolls it out to Chicken Royale. Chicken plays it to, is that Longa?
What can we say, Ryan, man?
No, Porro. Porro back to Emerson. Emerson switching the play out wide to Long Gap. Long Gap to Romero.
Oh, dear me.
Romero's on the ball. He's walking on the ball. Pass it to Long Gap.
Walking pace.
Long Gap tries a forward ball, and it's a pretty good pass actually
Porro.
to Porro. Porro's got the ball
away.
out wide, crosses it, blocked, and it goes off for a corner kick to Tottenham.
That's
Spurs
got to
with
be
a
our first
corner
corner,
in the 55th minute.
Is that our first corner?
They've zoomed in on the Spurs away fans, and they just look fucking miserable.
You blame.
I've never seen so many sad faces in the terrace before.
Right, come on, we've got a corner. Let's go.
Oh, they've got the sun in their. They've got the sun in their eyes as well. Porro in the corner. In it comes near post, rubbish corner.
Flick on. No.
Cleared. It goes out to Son.
Sonny
He's about.
Should go back to Porro.
Goes to Porro. Porro cuts inside, left foot cross. Dog shit cross. Fucking rubbish.
All right,
Kane gets the ball out wide. Our striker is now on the left wing. Passes it all the way to the halfway line to Chicken Royale. Chicken Royale. Brilliant. What's he going to do? He passes it backwards under no pressure to Skip. Can we go forwards? Oh, Hojbjerg making a bit of a run here. Oh, that could have been a good through ball.
Played a good ball, actually.
Kane didn't read it, though.
I debate saying it was a good ball because it didn't get to him, but... Man of the match so far, Fraser Foster.
The Aston Villa goalie.
Aston Villa goalie. He's had the least to do, man. See, look at that. One ball, straight through the middle. Villa come forward again.
They pass it backwards like we do.
Just outside our half.
Is that Ashley Young? Plays it down the middle. They get in there. Foul. Foul. No foul.
No foul given.
Oh, nearly. No, here we go.
In the way, Romero.
I'll tell you what, Romero's having a good game, man.
Romero's having a good game, Romero. Right, Hojbjerg, what are you going to do? One long ball, punt up front, too hard. It's not even a pass, is it? That's not even a pass.
What the fuck is that?
Look at that.
What is that? What is it with these long ball punts? We're not
It's a
Stoke,
hoof.
man.
It's almost a hoof, isn't it? Just a hoof up
Stoke
there.
football. Stoke
Palace
City.
2-0 up against Bournemouth, which means that Leeds game makes it. Leeds probably have to win that game, right? Sonny played the ball through. Oh, missed out a ball to Ben Davis. Ben Davis is getting back now.
That's
Look at
a
that.
foul. No, it's not. Play on Tottenham.
It's kind of.
Son,
Wow, Sonny's giving it away.
Man, no. Now they've got the free kick against us. Fucking hell. Do you know what, JP? We're not playing well. Like individually as players, we're not playing well either. Listen, Sonny's not having a good game, but nobody is. But other than Romero, who would you say is having a good game today? And the goalie,
Foster.
Romero and
Fraser Foster. He's probably our man of the match today. See, Young's just fell over.
Foster and Romero.
Well, Kulu and Basuma coming on.
Is that Basuma?
Looks like Basuma's going to get some time.
Do you reckon we're going to go to a three-man midfield? Because a few people in the comments have been saying we should go to a three-man midfield. I think Richarlison needs to come off the pitch because he's been crap.
I think he'll swap Richarlison for Decky, and it has to be Skippy, I guess.
In comes a free kick swinger. Rubbish free kick from Aston Villa. They've literally kicked it over our goal and off for a goal kick. That was awful. Dreadful.
That's like a Højbjerg pass, isn't it?
Højbjerg hospital pass. It's still 1-0. It's still 1-0. We're in the game, guys. We're in the game.
Right. Let's see what
and the ball
score-wise,
goes
yes,
wide. And Aston Villa playing it backwards to the fullback. He's probably going to go to the goalkeeper. Yep. Martinez has got the ball. There's no pressing. Oh, Richarlison tries, but it's too late. Back to Martinez. Villa getting into trouble here. Ooh. Risky play here from Villa, but Villa are trying to play out from the back, and they've given away a free kick because Kane has tripped over.
Dived, man. He has dived. No, that's not a foul.
Kane's not happy with that. He's shouting at the ref.
But that's not a foul. That's why.
If that's Ashley Young, he's one of the best at selling those. Basuma makes his comeback. Oliver Skip goes off. Probably rightly so. He's been rubbish. Kulusevski coming off. Richarlison's off as well.
Richarlison.
Cooley for Richarlison and Skip comes off for Basuma.
I'm sure I saw Basuma just say 3 in the middle.
It's hard to disagree with the substitutions, isn't it?
They take them all off, mate, if you could.
Dietrich, you enjoying the match today?
No, I'm here. I'm just tired of watching this.
Dietrich is having a nap.
It's like I took my son to the airport just before this and dropped him off. He's gone off to Gran Canaria, and it's like, damn, I wish I was with him.
Yeah.
Oh, Basuma slips. Oh,
Basuma's won a free kick.
And we got lucky.
That Ramsey looks a bit lively, doesn't he?
He's a good player.
Aston Villa look lively. Basuma. You know he's not a gooner. I think this is Basuma's third game for Tottenham in a year.
He slipped, man.
Free kick goes in and Martinez comes out, fumbles the ball, drops it, but Aston Villa clear it. Whack it out to the halfway line.
Blimey, Chelsea are 2-2 with Forest now.
No, it's 2-1.
Huh?
I think it's 2-1.
No, 2-2. 2-2, bro. Go on, he's free on goal.
Son! Yeah! He's missed! One-on-one! Offside again! This guy, man, offside again! You're lucky it's offside, man, because you got away with that. He's offside, is he?
He's
Yeah,
not
he's
good.
offside. Peter, he's offside. Look at that.
Well,
Look,
show
look
his
how
shoulders offside.
straight. Look how straight that Aston Villa line is. It's brilliant. Son missed the target completely though. Awful miss.
Good. Basuma though played him through. That's like literally played him through 5 seconds of coming on. Right, we're getting a bit more now. Decky's on the ball. Decky just take a man on.
Foot.
Plays it to Porro. Back to Basuma. He makes a run into the box.
Basuma's run off the pitch with the ball.
He was anticipating a tackle coming in. I know. I think he was anticipating a tackle. Come on, give him a little bit. He was trying to be clever, man. He was thinking that guy's going to tackle him and kick the ball out.
He pussied out of that. He absolutely pussied out of that. Oh dear. Offside. Offside to top.
Offside Villa.
No. Offside Villa, right? Yeah. If it's offside, why are you taking it in their half? You can't be offside in the other half. It's a weird one. Anyway, Chicken Royale plays it wide to Porro. Porro tries to feed Decky. Decky's in, back post, Decky! Left foot, shoot! Oh! Decky nearly scores!
Inches away. See, he's literally been on 2 minutes, right?
No, that's not good, man. It's not a good shot.
Listen, at least Kulusevski and Basuma are actually impacting the game a bit here. Good strength from Kulusevski, though. Really good strength. Oh, 1 foot.
Kane tried to move out of the way. See, if Kane would have back flicked that.
I don't think Kane could have got that.
I don't think he could have. Yeah. Right, come on. We're winning the ball a little bit more.
Spurs have woken up, people. 65th minute, 25 to go.
Second half, Tottenham.
Tottenham 1 half. And Aston Villa now going forward, but Romero comes out again, intercepting the ball.
Tease it. He read that, didn't he? He read that.
Good to Romero. And Spurs trying to play the ball down the wings. Nice little interchange of passing there. And Højbjerg passes it back to Romero. Romero out to Chicken Royale. Chicken on the ball. What's Chicken going to do? Chicken plays it to Porro. Porro's looking for Decky again. But the defenders realise Decky's actually quite good. So he's
covering him.
Tracking the man. Chicken Royale to long gap. Long gap. No, it's Højbjerg, sorry. Or is it long gap?
Short gap.
Long gap. Short gap.
Short gap.
Højbjerg, Chicken Royale,
No
Chicken
gap.
Royale, Basuma passes it to long gap. Højbjerg to long gap.
That's Højbjerg, man.
Back to Højbjerg, can't touch Chicken Royale. We're just going sideways here. Sideways football.
A free ball.
Oh! Some was offside again, you know. Some was offside. Aston Villa suddenly under a bit of pressure in this game, but here comes a counter-attack as they come down the left-hand side. It's 1-on-1 versus Chicken Royale. He's beating Chicken Royale and it goes forward again. Chicken Royale's left his man.
1-2.
Oh, that was one hell of a nutty challenge from Romero, who missed the ball. If he caught the man there, he would have been in trouble. Romero got lucky there. Nice football out from the back from Tottenham.
Okay, let's...
Suddenly we're playing one-touch football. Look at this.
Basuma.
Nice.
Basuma's making a difference.
Nice, Tottenham. Nice. Where's this come from?
Right, let's go. I know, but it's still in our half.
It is, but at least we can play it out from the back. Another forward ball
onside.
trying to break the offside trap.
Doesn't work. He's onside actually, because there was a defender behind Kane.
The ball. Mate, Villa
Come
are
on,
playing
Tottenham,
a very, very dangerous game with this high line. You know that. Villa are playing, but they're good at it. They're holding the line.
They're
very disciplined. Well. They're really disciplined, man. Honestly, I'm impressed. Substitutions for Aston Villa. They're bringing on a couple of players. Leon Bailey's going off for Villa. Who's coming on for Bailey? And
JJ says that was Barca Hotspur there. Barca Hotspur.
It wasn't
for about,
it was nice.
For about 30 seconds.
On comes Kamara and Duran. Off goes Bailey and Buendia.
Yes,
Sideways football. The memory of Harry Winks lives on.
He'll be back, man. He'll be back. Don't worry. Arsenal getting back in the team.
The memory of Winks lives on. That's brilliant. Basuma adding some control and Deki adding some bite up front. Yeah, man. So far. 22 minutes to go. Aston Villa have responded with their substitution. So Unai Emery has spotted the change by Spurs. He's probably a bit worried.
Well, I suppose they're worried. This is one of those games where you go, you've had most of the chances and you don't take them. You've only taken one so far. He's cutting through, crosses the ball. Ran into the box there, Ben Davies. It's one of those games you rue, don't you, with the missed chances.
Yep. Fulham beating us, Southampton. Southampton are going down, man. Do you know what? Chelsea found a bit of form, you know. That's not good because they've got to play Man City. We need Man City to win.
Don't worry, we've got Pyro on the pitch. He always gets to the bottom of it.
Pyro always gets to the bottom of it. According to Stell. What did I say?
With his little grey cells. Right, come on, Tottenham. Villa on the attack again. It's going down their right-hand side. Up against Ben Davies. Ben Davies is jockeying him a little bit. Plays it back. Just back to the middle, just outside our areas. Played into
if we
the
get free kick, edge of the box, Romero goes in from behind, and he's shouting at the referee. He's going to get a yellow card, you know, if he doesn't shut up. Let me ask you something. If Spurs got a draw in this game against Villa, is that a good result? Or is it still problems for us?
No, it's not good.
Got 3 games in hand.
No,
that is a foul by Romero.
We have to win this game.
Is that a foul?
You can't tell from that angle because the sun's kind of in it. No, we have to win this game still, man. We don't like.
Let's look at the league table in a minute.
Look, Ashley Young, F off.
Let's refresh this.
Just get him Kuti next time.
So, what happened there?
What are you doing? Advertising Google.
So if we draw, then we go to 58 points, and Villa goes to 55. So they're still 3 points behind us. But then Brighton have got 3 games in hand to lead. Yeah, we need to win. You're right. We do need to win.
Yeah,
we do need to win. A draw makes it harder for Villa to catch us, but it makes it easier for Brighton to put the pressure on Brighton. We need to win today, but we're 19 minutes away. We need 2 goals. We're losing 1-0. It's a free kick to Aston Villa in the 71st minute outside our box.
Apparently they scored.
Shut up, Dietrich. Don't wind me up.
No, I'm not joking.
Shut up. Don't wind me up. Who's on the ball? Douglas Luiz.
Yeah, it's a goal.
Douglas Luiz, edge of the box. Free kick. It's not 2-0. Don't say that.
Or is it Ashley Young?
What a goal. What a goal. What a goal, man. Fuck!
Come on, man. This is pain. It was a stupid free kick to give away. I'm guessing it's going to be a banger of like a free kick, but I'll be disappointed if it goes through the wall or something.
The goalkeeper got his hand on it. It's a top free kick.
It wasn't in the corner though, still, and you go, he should be getting to that.
I'll tell you now, if that's Hugo Lloris, he's saving that. Oh, it's almost down the fucking middle, man. That's bollocks. That's rubbish.
It's not even in the corner, isn't it? It's not even in the corner.
Rubbish goalie. He's just a Foster. Foster doesn't have the agility of Lloris. But it's hard to have a go at Foster because he's saved us twice today.
He has been literally saving us this whole game. It could have been 4-5-0.
Oh, just another shit day at the office, man. Spurs need 3 goals in 18 minutes if we're gonna Do you know what? He saw the ball a bit late because the way it dipped over the wall, so close to the wall. It was a really well taken free kick. But I'll be honest with you, he doesn't. You know, Lloris. Lloris is like a cat when he springs. He's got good spring in his legs.
No, there's two in the middle there.
Foster doesn't have offside again. How can you not stay onside? How hard is it to stay onside, man? Every time. You bunch of degenerates. Honestly. Sorry if anyone's offended by it. I'm not woke. But it is absolutely ridiculous, man. Every time we're offside. How can you not stay onside? At least be onside. I don't even know what I was talking about with the goalkeeper, about having... I don't know what I was saying. Fuck off. This is ridiculous, man. Aston Villa now have got their second wind after that goal. They're buzzing. Oh, my God.
Ooh.
Who was that?
Longley, isn't it?
Oh, Longley's landed badly. He went up in the air. He almost did a flip in the end, landed. He's holding his ribs. But he's got up. I think it's a bit of acting, actually. It looked worse than what it was. It looked quite theatrical, but yeah, they're playing to the referee. Hugo Lloris has got a good spring in his legs, so he can pounce like a cat. Whereas Forrester, he doesn't have good spring. He just kind of throws himself at something.
Do you guys realize this is the first time? This is the first time Villa did the double on us.
Yeah, Mason in. Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann's rubbish. We dodged a bullet. Someone said we dodged a bullet. That's what someone said.
What, Nagelsmann?
No. So, yeah, one of the Spurs fans talking about Nagelsmann said we've dodged a bullet by not getting him. I'm not joking. Look,
he's offside. Surely.
I'm offside.
Look at this guy, Andy Kendall. Great news. Clearly, another seeing Spurs as a backup doing us a favour. No CV to fall back on, and he got kicked out of Bayern for his attitude and off-field behaviour. So basically, he said bullet dodged. What? That shows you everything that's wrong with our fan base. We're in. Decky squares it.
Cross it.
Good defending.
And offside. Offside.
It just goes to show you everything
Kane
that's
was
wrong. Offside again. Offside again. Offside again. Offside again.
How many times
are we going to be offside? How many times are we going to be offside? Oh my God! 3 of them are offside.
Well, 3 of them are offside.
You're so shit, Tottenham. How can you have? What? Hold on. Woosa. What did we? Alex box office is right. What did you expect? Okay, he's right.
So I don't know if it's fortunately or unfortunately, but I missed Alex. So it's almost like the players are dejected now, aren't they? They're just like, well, yeah, it's done.
What do you mean the players? What about us? Oh, Aston Villa have almost got through, but they're not. Do you know what? I just feel like we're winding down the clock now. Sick to freaking death of how many times I've had to stop watching the game before the final whistle. Depressed as far as it's awful. This has been a terrible game. Here we come, Decky out wide. What's he going to do? Oh,
Nothing.
Good cut back, left foot.
Nothing.
Tries to cross it. Good defending by Villa. Decky, can he win the second ball? Yes, he can.
No.
See, no one's running to help him, are they?
Corner kick
No one's
to Tottenham,
running to help him there to give him an easy pass back out.
Everyone's
just watching him to see if he can beat them, if he can beat 2 men.
Here we go.
No one's helping him.
Spurs need a goal soon if we're going to have any chance of getting anything out of this. There's 13 minutes to go. We're losing 2-0. In comes a cross. It's an absolute dog shit cross. Didn't even get past the first man. Didn't even get off of more than a metre high off the ground. Throw in Porro. Porro's done nothing this game. Nor the other wing back.
All
They've done
these
nothing.
fans that
Basuma,
don't want to complain
Obieg,
about the chairman.
long gap.
Are you really enjoying this? Are you really enjoying this?
They're the
The
ones that
state of
want.
this football, the state of this team. Are you really enjoying the fact that the chairman of our company, the chairman of our club, is just let this happen to the team?
Yeah. Nice ball out wide. Decky's in again. What a challenge that is. Oh,
Oh,
well
he's
done,
got
Decky.
through.
Good strength.
Ah,
Oh,
he
he's
tried
lost
to be-
control. He should have passed it. Decky, my man. Oh, well done, Basuma. Wins the ball back. Porro, Son to Porro. Porro plays out wide. Basuma. What's he going to do?
No, that's
Back to Porro.
thingy. That's chicken.
Oh, it's Chicken Royale. Sorry, man. Chicken Royale
That's-
to Romero.
that's-
Romero to Højbjerg. Højbjerg to Romero. We're just playing sideways again. We're going forward. Son tries to turn the man, loses possession of the ball. Aston Villa on the counter attack. They've got two on
there's a
one. We're
man
in trouble
free in the
here.
middle.
If he squares it to the
There's
middle.
a man free.
Oh, my God, he missed
Oh,
it.
Romero
God.
once again there.
I was giving the
But
ball
then
away.
he's
What you
played
did?
it-
No, Romero!
Oh!
Don't go. Oh, my God. Romero went flying in. He's going to give a yellow card to
Second,
Romero.
no, second
give a
foul,
yellow
wasn't it?
card.
It was a second.
He's booked
It's a
him, mate.
second-
The way he went flying in. All you're thinking is red card.
Shut up, Ashley Young, you prick.
Ashley Young, you little wank's name. Am I allowed to say that? Wank's name. Yeah, fuck it. Wank's name.
I've just done it 3 times. I was.
You got it right the first time, JP. He's the chairman of our company. We're no longer a club. Romero is a blameless defender. Oh, my God. Villa clearly playing like they want to win more. Grumpy Grandpa, we said this 10 minutes in. We said exactly that after 10 minutes.
Romero is one yellow card away from being suspended.
No, handball calls there, isn't it?
Oh, 10 minutes to go. Do you need Arsenal to do you a favour tomorrow? No, we need Brighton. No. I'd rather Brighton win. Mate.
I told you still, it's the bigger picture, man. Do you know what? Take it. Take the 2-0, move on, bigger picture. Everyone complain next week. Complain the hell next week when you get to that stadium. I certainly will be.
Who came off?
Seriously, poor system of play, static, super tackle by Romero. What a joke.
Super slide by Romero.
Oh my God, Romero dickhead, can't stand Young though, always been a prick. Yeah, fair play, mate. Danjuma.
Wait, he took off Porro, but Ben Davies, he didn't take him off.
And out wide goes the ball to the left-hand flank. It goes into middle. There's no defending. Squares it. Cleared by Tottenham in the edge of the box again. Who did he bring on for?
Away
Porro?
far enough.
He brought Danjuma.
Porro for Danjuma.
And it's edge of the box. Villa again. Good tackle there by Chicken Royale.
Basuma, no, that's...
Romero tries to play it out. He's given the ball.
Go on, Decky.
Oh,
That's
going
our throw on.
No, do you guys see the logic? How can you bring off Porro and we need 2 goals?
Ryan Mason, you haven't got a clue because you're a poo.
And you like Scooby-Doo. Right, play Son. Oh, come on, man.
Ryan Mason.
See, Decky's running there.
Ryan Mason. Tottenham 2-0 down, 8 minutes to go. Can we find a way back in this game? Crazier things have happened this season. Can we do it?
We're pressing for it. Go on, he's going. Oh, don't play him.
Son's got the ball.
Sonny's got the ball.
Loses possession of the ball. Ricochets off a Villa player. It's a throw into Tottenham in Villa's half, just over the halfway line. 8 minutes to go, and we've thrown it back to the centre back. Well done. We've gone backwards, and it goes to Basuma, who's in their own half.
Apparently, it's been 15 years since we lost at Villa Park. Is that right? Someone in the chat can let us know.
Basuma
Look,
plays it
Son's
wide.
waiting.
Decky plays it to Chicken. Chicken plays it to.
See, but look at the front. No movement up front, is there? No movement at all.
Nothing. No movement.
All just standing there.
Out wide. Davies out to corner kick Tottenham.
What's the one thing you see good teams do? Like it looks like they've always got 2-3 options. They've got 2-3 options for someone who's got the ball. There's always 2-3 options to play it to. You look at our players who've got the ball. There's absolutely no one to give it to unless they go backwards.
Crazy how this doesn't make the majority of Spurs seem to go protect, mate.
Exactly.
Louis, man,
Exactly.
we've been trying. We've been trying, brother. Corner kick comes
Go on,
in.
boss.
What a great catch by Martinez, man. He owned that.
And now he's pretending to be hurt to waste some time.
Now he's down the
Get
ground, running down the clock. There's now 6.5 minutes to go. Spurs are in the fucking mud again. Haystone JP, what a fucking shit show once again. The whole club's a shambles from top to bottom. Embarrassing. Get out of N17, leaving Enoch. This is all your fault. Hashtag
Get
Enoch
down
out.
there. Get down there and join the protest. Stand outside that
Even
club.
better.
Everybody.
Till he says go, nothing changes.
Come and make
God.
some noise.
Kane doesn't have a transfer request after last game of the season. He's a fool. He's wasted enough of his career on false promises from a board of liars. I've had more fun watching Wrexham. It's not a bad shout.
Yes, Corey.
Mason outclassed by an Arsenal reject manager. B-Tech Egal. Oh my lord. Oh, it's too much. It's too much. Crap.
It's just we've got the ball in midfield.
Guys, make sure you smash the like. Please subscribe.
Højbjerg just falls
Thank you for
over.
watching the show.
Somebody stands on
Unfortunately,
Højbjerg's hand.
Spurs haven't put on a good show for us. But hey, what can we do? We're in the mud. The club's in
So,
the mud.
if I was you at full time, I would just end the stream.
We'll have a quick chat. And then we
There's
will,
no
because
point.
there's nothing to talk about. This has been poor.
Exactly. Yeah.
This has been poor. I mean, Basuma and Decky have come on, but let's be honest, what have they done? What have they actually done after the first 5 minutes? Oh, we're in. No. Martinez
Penalty.
comes out.
No, that's
No,
not
that's
a
a
pen.
penalty.
That's not a pen.
That's a pen.
That's
That's a pen.
never a pen.
It's a
Yeah, that's a
50-50.
pen.
No, it's not a
No.
pen, man. He ran
That might
towards
be a
him
penalty.
and
Martinez is saying to, is it Decky? To Kane.
No.
He's calling
That's a
Kane a
pen. That's a
diver.
pen.
We're looking at the replay
That's-
here.
I don't think
Is
that's
Kane
a
on?
pen.
Kane is
Yeah, he's
offside.
onside. That's a pen. Look. That's a pen.
That's a
But
penalty.
Kane goes into him, man.
No.
Kane goes into him.
Look.
That's a penalty.
Look. Huh? That's a pen.
It's a penalty.
Yeah, but
That's a penalty.
That's a pen.
The thing is Kane
That's a
offside? Kane is offside.
Look. That's a pen. That's a pen, guys.
They're going to even it out because Emerson Ryan.
I think Kane played it wide and then just let him take him.
No.
Yeah, but look at
I
the
think
angle.
Kane
Look at
would've
it
got
from
that
this
ball.
angle. Look at it from. That's a penalty. That's a penalty.
That's a pen.
Looking at it
100%
from
that's a
that
penalty.
angle. Yeah, no, looking
He
at it from
blocked
that
the
angle.
pass.
If they don't give this, it's a fucking. It's a disgrace.
Well, he's definitely onside. Go away, Ashley Young. Like, everything just moaning at him. Some other bloke upstairs is looking at it, moaning at the ref's going to do something.
I think Kane's offside, mate. I said it when it happened. I think Kane's offside.
No, he's not offside. I don't think he's offside still.
They just said like they're gonna recommend the.
It's from the armpit
They're
down,
gonna
right? If it's from the armpit down, then I think he's offside.
Well, it is from the
No, it's a
armpit down.
pen. It's a pen.
That's why it's taking so long. I actually think they're looking at the offside. He's going to go to the monitor.
Yeah, look, penalty. Look, you see? Told
They're
you
saying
guys.
he's
So why is he going to look at it if they've said to him
No, they're gonna recommend
it's a
him.
penalty?
It is a penalty, but is it onside? That's the thing I don't know.
I think they just said he is onside.
Mate, it is a penalty. Like, I've seen it from the angles I've seen. It looks like a penalty. To me, it looks like a. I'm not being biased. I'm honest. I said in the first half that it
They
should have been a
had a
penalty.
pen. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pen.
Is it a penalty? Yeah, it looks like it, man. You can tell. Come on, Tottenham. 2 minutes to go.
Give the keeper a red card. Penalty.
Are we gonna get another 2-2 come back? Can you imagine?
Yeah, he's going to try and wind Kane up or stuff like that.
You see,
That's what he's favourite at doing, isn't he?
JP, you owe me 100.
Yeah.
You owe me,
Ashley,
you owe me 100
Ashley.
pounds.
What's Ashley Young doing? Piss off, Young.
Listen,
All right, come on, Kane.
Kane
Just get the
scores
just
99%
get
of
the
the
goal,
time.
man.
But
He'll score.
Martinez is a good. He's a good
Nah,
guy. though.
Kane.
I'm telling
Kane
you
will
this right now. Kane
Kane
will
will
miss
score.
the penalty. He'll miss
No.
the penalty.
I'll bet you that £100 back. Double or quits. Kane scores.
No, he'll miss. He'll miss.
Kane doesn't miss penalties, man. Rarely. Come on.
Come on, H.
Here comes Harry Kane stepping up to the ball. He's got it on his right foot. Where's he going to put it? I reckon he's going to go bottom left.
I'm gonna say a medal.
Harry
say he's
Kane steps
gonna
up
smack-
and rocket into the right. Bang, 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 bang. I haven't changed the score from earlier on. I've just realised.
Yet another loss.
Had it
Yet
1-0.
another loss. Kane scores.
So now we're equal, JP.
Tottenham with a glimmer of hope. No way we're going to do this again. There's going to be so much time left as well for this. About 5-6 minutes, I reckon. Villa under pressure. Can Spurs steal this? That is a superb penalty, man.
You guys think we're gonna do 2-2?
He is the penalty king, though, isn't he? He is the penalty king.
He is the Don. And Spurs now looking to try and save
is on,
something
apparently.
from this game.
Apparently, Perisic is on. Yeah.
2-1 Tottenham
Perisic
Hotspur.
is on still.
He's so old, man. He get Peristitch. Peristitch.
Perisic. See, like, he looks like he wants to be there, doesn't he? Look, he's gearing up to get the equaliser for the game.
Who's this fake? Who's the fake Jack Grealish coming on?
That's that Matty Cash, isn't it?
Why would you
It's
take
Matty-
Ollie Watkins off? Now that they've taken
Matty
Buendia
Cash,
and
isn't it?
Watkins off. Matty Cash.
He's the one who injured.
There's 6 minutes of injury time. 1 minute's gone. There's 5 minutes left of this game.
Our right back.
We salvage something, people. No way.
I think he wants to play 5 at the back, Emery now. That's why we moved Ollie.
Emery's just going to go ultra defensive, but that's going to invite us on. Is that the right thing to do? Perry stitches. Tommy G says. Ball goes forward. Cleared by Chicken.
Come on,
Goes
Tottenham, gung ho.
back out
gung
wide.
ho,
They're going to try and go
let's
to the
go.
corner flag, aren't they? They're going to do the whole corner flag thing. Oh, well done.
Come on, man.
Chicken Royale plays it.
We'll play
to
for
nice
Royale.
first touch. Romero pumps it
Romero
long.
plays the
Who's it
ball over
going
the top.
to? Defended back in. It goes into midfield.
Foul, ref, foul.
Free
Come
kick.
on. Come on, let's take it
Wow,
quickly.
Aston Villa are on the back foot here.
Shut
Tottenham
up,
are rallying
McGinn.
late. Can Spurs get an equaliser? There'll be absolute scenes in the away end if there is.
No, that was clearly a push.
Late foul. He's nudged him. It's not a shoulder barge. Tottenham somehow
Right,
still in this
come on.
game.
Come on, let's go. We're pissing about getting the ball backwards. All right, come on, Decky. Come on. Come on, Cooley.
Decky plays it to the middle.
He won't do
Zuma
anything.
on,
Kulu's
little
not good,
1-2.
man.
plays
Kulu's
to Kane.
not good.
Kane
Nice
Zuma,
little
Bissouma
triangle
out
there
wide.
with 3.
Plays to Decky. Decky, can he beat his man?
Oh, he's
great
nutsed him. He's
play.
nutsed him. He's nutsed him.
But it gets cleared out for a throw-in. Tottenham, 3 minutes to go.
Come on, Decky.
I hate gingers.
What have they done to you, man?
Thanks for your contribution to the show, Beatrice. Doesn't say anything for 10 minutes. I hate gingers.
You know.
Oh, we're in here, Burrow.
Through the
Cross
back,
it.
we have a good cross. It's not Porro, mate.
Oh
It's-
my
Oh my God, Danjuma
Ah.
miskicked the shot from the edge of the box. Oh no. Aston Villa have got a
Oh.
counter-attack here. They go for it. Oh, good defending.
Come on,
He's one-on-one.
Højbjerg. Come on,
Højbjerg.
Højbjerg.
Højbjerg's done well
He
there.
did well. He did well,
Højbjerg did
actually.
brilliantly well.
Højbjerg did well there.
My Lord.
Come on, Tottenham. We're through again on the wing. Right, play it. Kane's
We're
there.
in. Oh, it's
Ah.
gone across the box.
Okay, onside.
Kulu, left foot.
Ah, that's a pants shot.
God.
Kulu skies
Kulu
it.
clears the ball.
Absolutely
Did
skies
you
it.
see? When I saw a
Kulu,
ball like
good
this,
clearance for Aston Villa over the Aston Villa goal. Can you tell the Moroccan Mora to keep his mic off? Oh. Dio, what's wrong with you, Dio, man? Chill.
who's Dio? Who's Dio?
I don't know. H waiting. What does that mean? Harry's waiting.
Kane.
Okay,
He was waiting in the box there.
got you.
No, but honestly, how can we spend 40 million on this guy? Can even show and play good?
Selfish joke. Come on, you Spurs, says JJ. And the ball gets headed back in. It's very frantic. There's 2 minutes to go. Spurs offside. Aston Villa.
Right, come on, let's
Spurs,
take it
Spurs have
quickly.
a free kick. Goalkeeper
Quickly.
gives it to Romero. Is about to play the ball. It looks like probably going to pump it long, isn't he? He's going to play it sideways. Plays it forward to Bissouma. Bissouma takes the ball over the halfway line. There's 1.5 minutes to go now. The ball goes out wide to Perisic. Perisic, step over. Cuts in. Rolls it back to Bissouma. Bissouma.
Get it
Plays it
in,
back to-
Bissouma.
Danjuma to
Danjuma.
Sam. Sam plays it backwards. Chicken's on the ball. Chicken to Decky. Decky crosses it in. We're in. Bissouma. Oh, it's too long. It's gone off for a fucking goal kick. 1 minute to go.
See, it's weird he went with that with his right foot instead of his left foot
I
to try
told you
his
again,
left foot.
I'll keep it telling you he's not good. He's not good.
Quaiting is Korean for fighting. Fighting. 2-0 we won. Man United fan celebrating the win over Wolves, who are shit. Vincent Ellis, same old shit. Levy and Enoch out.
Yep, Vincent.
Well, we had a
Get
go
down there.
5 minutes. We had a good 5 minutes.
There's time, man. Still, there's
There's
time.
30
Have
seconds
faith.
left. Aston
Have
Villa
faith,
heading
there's
the ball
time.
forward. Everyone's just trying to
time.
put the ball in midfield. Aston Villa get it out. If they're clever, they'll
There's
knock it
time.
long. He's gone backwards to the goal. He's going to blatantly pump it long. Smashes it forward. 15 seconds to go. 1 second, guys.
There's time.
Got to take this call.
Go on, Sonny! Go on, Sonny!
Oh!
He's offside. He's offside. Oh,
How many
come
times is he
on,
offside?
Son!
He's not.
Is Sonny onside or offside? It's the last minute of the game.
Offside.
No, he's offside. He's offside.
Fucking
He's
offside.
offside. He's offside. Look.
Oh, he's offside. Not again, man! What a great goal, though, man.
No, honestly, how can
Oh,
you not
what a
check
finish
your
that was.
This is the 8th time, bro.
Oh, what a good finish as well. His first touch was so good as well, you know. That first touch was brilliant by Son. It's the 97th minute. Spurs are losing 2-1. We're
Game
deep into
over,
extra
man.
time. Martinez kicks it long. We're still playing. It goes wide. We're going to pump it long. It goes off for a
Can't
throw
even
in
pump it
near
long.
the corner flag.
Can't even pump it long.
97.5 minutes. Villa are on the brink. This will be a massive victory for Villa if they can get it. It blows open the race for Europa Cup. Spurs need an equaliser. And it's over. We've lost 2-1. Fuckeries. Ryan Mason's blue and white army collapse at Villa.
I'm done. Fuck this shit. I'm done.
We've lost 2-1. Too little, too late. Spurs didn't wake up until the last 10 minutes, and it was too late by then, guys. The damage was done.
No, the thing
A
that I
pretty
don't
poor
understand.
performance, and listen, we
Still,
rallied at the end, but it means nothing because we lost 2-1.
but-
And where was that performance earlier on in the game? Why didn't we go for it like that earlier? I don't know, but oh my God, let's look at the league table, guys. Let's look at the league table.
No, but how many times are we gonna be? No, how many times was Son and Kane offside and Richie? How many times?
I know, man. I know.
It was. I mean, you would say it's probably good defending by Villa, right, for holding their shape. But with the quality of Kane and Son, you'd think that they'd adapt during the game, right? After the first 2 times, let's say 3 times, you'd think that they would adapt their game a bit and be a bit more conscious, to be a bit more aware, rather than how many of. I mean, I don't know. Have you got that thing with the stats still? How many offsides were there?
Yeah, I'll get it up now. Let me refresh. So, in terms of offsides, there was 9 for Tottenham.
9 offsides in a
offsides.
game, right? You'd think
9
you'd fucking
offsides.
learn.
9 offsides compared to 2 for Aston Villa, and you can say that was. Do you know what? That look, partly credit to Aston Villa because I said it throughout the whole game. They kept a brilliant defensive line, so disciplined, but also poor from Spurs for not timing their runs a bit better.
That's what I mean. Like, you've got to learn, right? 2 times, 3 times max, right? You've been called offside. Surely from that point onwards, you start looking at the line, start positioning yourself better.
I think for me this as well.
9 offsides.
The tackles, the lack of tackling is an issue. Successful tackles completed. For me, that's an issue. In the end, we had 5 shots. They had 8. We had 2 on target. They had 4. They had 4 off target. We had 2. So they listen. They created more. They had more shots. Clear cut chances 1. They had 3. They had more corners 8. Listen, Villa deserved it if we go by stats. I think going by what we saw, they deserved it as well, right? They played. They were more hungrier than Tottenham. Tottenham showed some hunger in the last 10, 15 minutes, but we were clutching at straws, man. We were clutching at straws, and I do think Villa should have had a penalty in the first half. I said it. I'm surprised they never got the penalty, but 2-1 is that an unfair result? 2-1, or is that pretty reflective of the game?
Personally, I think it's an unfair result. I think Villa should have won by about 4.
Just think about it. There was the save from Foster. There was the penalty that wasn't given. And what else? There was one more.
Oh, that Ollie Watkins header, which he.
Ollie Watkins header should be 4-1. Should be 4-1.
Well, if you think about it, we've played all the teams around us recently. We lost to Newcastle. We lost to Liverpool. We've lost to Aston Villa. We've got a lucky win against Brighton. We've got Brentford next. Do you fancy us to beat Brentford? I don't know. We're at home. We should win. We should, but Brighton have now got 3 games in hand. Brighton need 1 win in their next 3 to go above us.
But actually, there's another one.
Oh,
Even Fulham can be on top of us.
They can, but
technically, Brentford can get above us.
Yeah,
but I don't think Fulham or Brentford will, because they have to win all of their games and we have to lose both of ours. So
we're playing Brentford next game.
I don't think that will happen.
We're playing Brentford next, though, and the way we're playing right now, I can't see us. It's going to be difficult. Hopefully, you go last home game, rally for the fans. Let's see what they can do for us.
What was Mason's first game? What was Mason's first game? Man United?
Bournemouth, wasn't it? Was it Bournemouth?
No. I remember we lost.
No, you're right. Stellini got sacked after Newcastle, didn't he?
Yeah, I think it was Liverpool.
No, it would have been Man United.
No, Man United was after.
No, it was Mason was after. Yeah, we drew 2-2. You're right. So we've drawn 1. Then Liverpool, we lost. Palace, we won. Villa, we've lost. So under Mason, we've lost 2, drawn 1, and won 1. So out of 12 points, he's got us 4. 4 points out of 12.
Yeah, it was Manu. Yeah.
Why did we sack Stellini?
Actually, if you look
Why
at
did we
it,
keep Stellini in the first place?
Cellini had a better record than Mason.
Technically, you go in a game Stellini's looked after. He probably does have a better record, right?
No,
If
he
you
drew
include
against
Leon
drew-
and
he drew against Everton, beat Brighton, lost against Bournemouth, and lost against Newcastle.
oh man. Well, as I said, still for the greater good. Do you know what? Take it for the greater good. Let's hope that people are properly pissed off and show their reactions at the next home game.
I think when we look at the game as a whole, I think it's fair to say that first half we did nothing. Like you saw the stats after the first half. We had zero
Not even a
shots,
shot.
zero
Yeah.
this, zero that, 35% tackles, passing was below Villa, possession below Villa. That was one of the worst first halves, or as equal as any bad first half we've seen this season. We deserve to be 1-0 down, if not maybe more. Second half, Villa came out more on the front foot in the first 10 minutes, which was worrying because the question is, what happened in the dressing room at half time, because it had no impact. The game didn't really begin to change for us until we made some subs. I thought Bissouma overall did okay. Deki came on. At least he was more attacking because no one else was attacking. But again, no impact. But then that free kick kind of, you're thinking, okay, we've lost it now completely. But then we rallied. The last 10 minutes we rallied. We brought on Danjuma, off went Porro. We were more attacking. We got the penalty. It was a penalty. And then if some just stayed that little bit onside at the end, we maybe would have got a draw, but we wouldn't have deserved it. So I think we deserved to lose it, and Villa were the better team, if we're going to be honest, right?
And watch Will tonight on his show. He's gonna say it's Mason's fault.
Well, the question has to be asked: why did we play so badly in that first half? Because that's no different to Conte, Stellini, Tottenham Hotspur. Why is it still happening with Mason? Because the shackles have come off now apparently, and Mason's more attacking. But yet that first half was absolutely abysmal. So clearly, this has got nothing to do with managers, which is something we've argued a lot on this channel. It's not about the managers. This is on the players. They're crap. These are not good players, and we're trying to hype them up. We think a manager can come in and make these players better. Let's go through the players today, right?
It's a cheaper option, though, still, isn't it? At the end of the day,
JP, let's go through the players, right? Let's go through the players and let's see who we actually think. Let's give them a rating. Let's just quickly discuss the players.
Do you want me to share?
Yeah, I'm just gonna open up the.
all right, 2 secs. I'll be back.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sharing my screen.
No, I've got it, Dietrich. It's okay.
Sure. Okay.
I've got it. Yeah. So if we look at the players today, one by one, and we ask what their performance was like, right? So, the goalkeeper, out of 10, what'd you give the goalkeeper today for his performance?
I'll say I'll be 6. I'll give him a 6.
I thought he made a really good save when he went down low and saved it with his hand. I thought that long range shot where he tipped it wide was good. I think he was partly at fault for the second goal. Like, he should have saved that, in my opinion.
Yeah, but even the wall didn't jump, so I'm not gonna give him too much slack on it.
Yeah, but when you get a hand to a ball, it's about having a strong hand, and he didn't get enough on it. So I'll give him a 6.
A 6, I think.
I'll give him a 7.
No,
7.
That's too much.
Goalie?
I would give him a 7, and not because you've said that, but I think he was one of our better players. At least he did what he needed. I say he did what he needed to do. I think out of every player in their positions and in their roles, I think he actually did what he is kind of there to do. Without him, it literally would have been 4-1, 5-1, something like that. Not that he was fantastic. I kind of like on that free kick, I did say I think he could have done better. But he came out, punched the ball from corners, tried to block whatever he could do. He did make a good save low down, as you said. So I'd kind of give him a bit of a G up. At the end of the day, you go, we want a better goalkeeper, but he's there as it stands at the moment. So
Is
7 for me.
is Foster the answer? Who's got TV on in the background? The Dietrich. That's weird.
Yeah.
If it's not a vacuum cleaner, it's a TV. It's a gas
You in a
pipe.
hotel? You in a hotel or something?
No, because the thing, it's so loud in my house. That's why I have to mute myself every time. It's so loud.
That's cool, man.
All right,
7
Chicken
for me.
Royale. What do we give Chicken Royale today? I'd
6.
6.
He did his job defensively. He tackled well. He did his job. 6.
Before I answer, what kind of like scoring do we give? Because like on SofaScore, usually players start with a 6, right? So 6 is a baseline, then, or 5, or because
Whatever you want, Michael.
okay,
Whatever you want.
my own scale. Once every single one of them. Once they were all fucking shit.
I'll be honest with you. I thought Chicken Royale today was a 5.
Yeah.
1 or 2 good passes, 1 or 2 good blocks, but didn't offer us much. Same with Longley. In fact, rather than going for every player, who played well today?
No one.
Who played well?
No one.
Yeah.
No, Romero was amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Romero was quite good. And
But he's the
Porro
one
was
that he
okay, right?
gave away the free
I
kick
wouldn't.
for the second
Yeah.
goal.
I wouldn't
it
say
doesn't matter.
amazing. I think Romero was probably better. At the best of the bunch, the 2 I would pick is Romero and Forster.
I agree with that.
Even Kane was shit today.
Kane was not good.
Again, though, he's the one that scores the goal. Where would we be without Kane? Again.
It's like, first of all, I think like our approach to that game was absolutely diabolical. A team tactic. Pretty much the only idea that we had to defeat Villa today was just playing long passes over their defense or trying, through balls. But every single time they caught us on the offside trap, right? There was literally 10 offsides from our team. Like that's absolutely like diabolical. 10 or 11 even, right? I think we other than that we had no other idea. And if you actually think about it, like many of our goals recently have been just that, right? Just playing balls over the top and trying to exploit Son or Richarlison pace, right? The issue is that Richarlison, I don't know, he has no positional awareness. He's offside like he starts the match offside. I don't know how else to describe it, right? So I think the whole of our like front three was bad today. Midfield was what it always is, which is average at best. Like Skip and Højbjerg are too similar to each other. Davies really offered nothing going forward.
Rubbish.
Although I know,
Davies was
rubbish.
today.
Rubbish today.
Still, you just did Romero, then you stopped doing the ratings.
What? Sorry, tricks.
Yeah,
No,
go back to the ratings.
No, still stop that Romero. Then he's like, no, fuck it, I'm done.
No, because I realised we're looking at all these players. I'm thinking, they're just skip.
We're all gonna say
rubbish.
shit.
No,
shit.
if you had to say the worst player on the field, just one, the worst today.
The worst player.
Yeah.
Between Davies. Yeah, you know why I'm saying Davies? Because he stayed on the pitch for like 89 minutes, right? Richarlison at least was off after 60.
I think today the worst player on the pitch is probably Richarlison.
Yeah,
He did nothing, like nothing. And when he got on the ball, he gave it away within 2 seconds. Davies is a very close second. He was rubbish. To be honest with you,
Skippy went that far away.
Skip had a terrible game.
Yeah.
To be honest, Kane didn't have a good game either, other than that penalty.
But he scores the goals. It's as you said, right? We can criticize him as much as we want, right? He plays shit for 89 minutes or 92 minutes, but then he just does this one thing that leads to us scoring a goal. Like, and you can't really fault the guy because out of the like the whole lot of them, every single player from our team was bad today,
How
right?
the
But he was
hell?
bad, but not the worst. It's
Look at Skippy's stats. He did nothing.
Key passes, crosses, shots blocked, shots off target, shots off the long
Jesus
ball.
Christ,
And
zeros
look,
everywhere.
and look at this clown. Look at this clown. Look at him. Nothing.
Got a super chat from
Mate,
De La Spurs. Big up De La
6
Spurs.
Yeah.
Remember Levy inners. Levy promised top 4 after Conte was sacked. All of what has happened after is Levy's plan. If we don't get top 4, he's failed. He's been failing for
Again.
years, De La Spurs. He's been
I
failing
just
for
add
years,
again
brother.
after that.
Game. Thank you for the
But
super
you're
chat,
right.
bro.
That's a great question to all those guys who are quite happy with Daniel Levy. He's all right. We've got a good stadium. Where would we be? We don't know what will happen.
Yeah,
Who knows
woohoo,
what
as a-
owners can
as a-
get?
The thing is, right?
Let's all be scared.
The thing is, people that blame us for right, you are not coming on today because you went missing when you got pumped at Man City, and I called you out, and now Spurs lose. You want to come on? Stefan, you can come on a fan show in midweek. You don't get to cherry pick when you come on, my man, and you go missing when Arsenal get shut on. This guy. But I wanted to say, like, when people said, "Oh, you never blame Conte, you just blame Levy for everything," okay, well then you got to blame Mason now, right? If we're going to apply the same logic, but that's not what's going to happen. They're gonna blame the players. But then why don't we blame the players when Conte was manager, when Jose, or even Nuno? Even when Nuno was manager, why did we blame him and not the players?
I think because no one really wanted him as the manager, right?
A lot of fans didn't want Jose, JP.
some fans
But-
didn't even
no,
want
but-
Conte, right?
I totally agree that some fans didn't want Jose, but deep down they probably would have known that he's a winner and he's won things everywhere else. So secretly it was could be, but I just want to hate him because I hate Jose Mourinho, right? But kind of like maybe even secretly deep down, I would say they probably would have thought, hey, he's won shit everywhere else. Maybe we've got a chance of winning something. But guess
by
what?
the way,
He won shit.
boys, I have a question to ask, right? And it's just a rough estimate, right? But if you were to say, like, how much of like the club's fan base is based in England, and how much of the fan base is based outside of England, percentage-wise, how much do you think it is?
I think
If you go by, there was this figure saying that we've got 180 million global fans. I don't think we've got 108 million fans, but if we do, then there's only 60 million that live in the UK. And they're not all Spurs fans. So you'd have to say abroad there's more, but I think there's always more fans that live in the home country. But then it depends because you get Man United who've got fans all over the world.
Yeah.
It can't just be all from Manchester. So
But
I'd probably say we've got more
Abroad.
fans away from the UK. Michael.
look at the Korean fans. They're more than the English fan in London. Just look.
Yeah,
So-
the reason why I asked this question, right, is because let's just say for like the sake of the argument, right? Let's say that 40% of our fans
Hey,
are
guys.
based in England and 60 outside of England, right? Then 60% or 55 don't give a fuck what stadium we play in, right?
Hmm.
That's in regards to what, like, the whole Levy comment, right? I as a fan from Poland, maybe I will visit our stadium like a couple of times in my life, right? When I can afford it, when it's sometime in the future, right? But right now, I seriously couldn't care less what stadium we play in. I care about what's happening on the pitch, and in that regard, he's failing, right? So, like, you can come at me with, your Libyan comments and saying, look at how amazing of a job he's done with revitalizing the whole, area, with the stadium, with this, that, and the other training ground, whatever, right? I couldn't care less. That the football I'm watching is shit. The players I'm watching on the pitch are shit. The manager who, like, is in charge of this club for a couple of games already is shit, right? I don't care. It's so bad to watch this club play. It's absolutely, like, I'm destroyed after today.
Listen, Ryan Mason has managed 4 games. That's 12 points. We've won 4 points.
Yeah.
We've won 4 in the last
It's dross.
12 points.
The guy was a substandard player, substandard coach, and a substandard manager. Why are we going for substandard people all the time? It's a joke. We're run by 3 parasites, and I stick to that. They've been penny pinching off of us for the last 22 years, and they don't want to spend. We've got a billionaire owner that acts like a fucking millionaire, mind my language. Oh, I'm Joe Lewis. Yeah, as soon as I've got this money, come to my yacht. That's what he wants to do. Show off to his mates that he owns a fucking football team. And he got his 2 stooges below him. It's about time these arseholes realise what is going on. Us real fans of this club are so fed up with the dross that we have to watch week in and week out. I turned off 20 minutes before the end of the match just to go and finish off the housework before little man comes over tomorrow. But it's like, I can't get excited. I've had more excitement watching Wrexham this year, watching lower division teams. Shit, I've even been to Brighton matches for free because of my aunt's ticket.
Same. I'm on loan to Brighton. I'm watching them. I'm enjoying whatever they are doing. Right. It's like watching Spurs. It's just a chore, pretty much.
Well,
for
I'm from
at
Brighton,
least a
as you
couple
guys
of
know.
weeks.
I've watched my club come up from what used to be the old Division 3. And it's, it took us 12 years to get from below Division 3 to come up through the divisions and be in the Premier League and establish ourselves at Brighton. Now, what are Tottenham doing wrong? Lack of coaching, lack of scouting or a proper scouting network, hiring crooks like the so-called Don. I knew that guy was a joke when we hired him. I was like, what are we doing? And I said months ago on another channel, our transfer dealings this season is a 2 out of 10. And I've stuck to my guns on that. Richarlison, 60 million for 3 goals this season. Well done, mate. Can't even score more than 13 in a season. His best Premier League season is 13 goals. Why are we spending 60 million on a guy that banks in 13 goals in a shit team like Everton or Watford? We should be looking at our guys like Dane Scarlett and going, right, lad, this is what
Darren, you know, if only he scored those 13 goals for us, right? If he actually scored like 10 goals for us this season, I wouldn't mind, right? But he scored 1 fucking goal in the league, 1 goal, and 2 in the Champions
League against a pretty piss.
He was terrible today, man. He was terrible. Like, you know what?
He was absolutely dog shit today. Like
when you coach a striker and they get frustrated because they're not in the game, you tell them to drop deep or pull wide and receive the ball in a different area and try and get into the game. If you see Harry Kane, when it's not working for him, he drops deep. Right? He drops deep. Yeah, Richarlison.
Mate,
the amount of times, striker, if you ask me. He wants to just stand in one position and wait for the ball.
The amount of times we've had to pass the ball to Kane on the wing today was absolutely atrocious. Like this guy pretty much doesn't play in the middle, especially when Richarlison is there, because as Stelios has said, right, Richarlison doesn't move, he just stands there in the middle, of the pitch between 2 center backs, but he's 5 meters offside. Like from the get-go, right?
Every time I saw the ball played forward, Villa had their line sorted, and it's normally a low block that screws us over. They were playing such a high defensive line, and they were disciplined. They were drilled.
Yep.
For that. And then you look at our back 3. Couldn't defend a wet paper towel, those 3 between them. Apart from Romero today, that was actually pretty decent for a change and not getting a red card. Mate, that guy collects cards more than what a Pokemon card collector does. And I used to do that myself, Jesus.
Yeah. By the way, listen, we cannot shout about the forward line, the defensive line, but also the game today in the midfield. There was I don't know if I watched the game where we have been dominated more in the midfield than today. Like McGinn, Buendia, all those guys that were in the midfield for Villa today, they were absolutely having a blast.
I've got a theory on why we've been so bad.
They just got overrun, right?
We have been so bad since the sale of Modric. And then from Modric, it was Walker. Alderweireld and Vertonghen both lost their legs in defence. So we've been trying our hardest to replace Kyle Walker and 2 quality at the time centre backs. I feel sorry for Danny Rose because of what's happened with him and mental illness. As you know, I
Well,
suffered mental illness myself.
even didn't replace him, right?
Corey boy, I get all that, but in fact, let me just super chat quickly because I'm going to forget. Big up to Hodfather. Thank you for super chat. He says, "What top manager is going to come to this club? Spot on. Levy is totally clueless. Spot on. Knowing him, he will probably ask Alexa for help." Hey Alexa, who's stupid enough to work for me? Yeah, Chat GPT. Big up Hodfather 81. I think you know what. Regardless of we've lost all these good players, we've spent £500 million in the last 4 or 5 years, right? And we've had plenty of time to strategically put a plan together and replace the quality we've lost. But this is where the real problem lies. And it was in this, I saw this, Fabrizio Romano put this up about an hour before we went live. It's over between Tottenham and Julian Nagelsmann, which we know. But then he goes on to say, there's no way to continue negotiations as the club won't change its current stance. So that's the problem. The club thinks they're doing the right thing. They're not prepared to change what they're doing. And Nagelsmann was only going to advance in the talks if he got clarity over a sporting director. So clearly Nagelsmann, he wants that sporting director to assist him, and he wants to have an understanding of what that sporting director is like and what they're going to do. But Spurs are still looking for a director. So you can see what the problem is. Levy only wants a yes man. Levy wants a yes man. It's so obvious. So we can talk about big up, Brian. We can talk about, we had this player, we had that player, and we never replaced them. But we've spent the money to replace them. We've spent the money, but we've spent it badly. Why? Because Levy wants a yes man. Levy won't give managers what they ask for. Levy won't listen to sporting directors unless the sporting director does it Levy's way. And that bit of what Romano said, the club's refusing to change its stance. Well, there you go.
I'll also tack onto that. We hold on to players like Dyer, Davis, and Sanchez instead of shipping them off.
Mate, it's like this is a guy who knows football, Nagelsmann, right? He knows football. He knows what's needed, and they still can't comprehend listening to the guy that knows what he's talking about. I don't get it. Like I've went on a rant a couple of times when we were doing shows together, right? And I said how easy it is to make a proper decision. Like I know that it's like a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that I'm not aware of, right? But making a decision, making a fucking easy plan to follow, easy plan. We hire a director, we hire a coach, and we let them take care of footballing decisions. Why aren't we doing this is beyond me. I don't understand why talks with Nagelsmann are falling over because we cannot change our stance. Like, how fucking stupid is that?
Yeah.
How easy it is.
Has that stance worked for the last 20 years?
Yeah, like.
But Michael, look at the basics. Look at the basics. Right now, I think every fan would agree, if you're looking at a manager who's available, who's not in a job, who's looking for a job right now, the two best managers are Poch and Nagelsmann.
Exactly.
We're not prepared to do what it takes to get either of them.
So we're going to end up with a B-Tech manager.
Fuck knows, Corey boy. Like, your guess is as good as anyone else's, mate. We're probably going to be Ryan Mason. Who knows?
Oh, don't. If we end up with Ryan Mason, I'm done with Tottenham next season. I'll go to watching watching Brighton for a bit.
Like, if we end up with Mason and Dyer is still a starting centre back, I'm jumping ship. I swear to God, guys. I will still be doing shows with you, but I will be supporting a different team for the next season. I swear to God, I'm not going to put myself through all that mental and even physical fucking pain to watch Tottenham under Mason with Eric Dyer at the back. No, I'm done after this season.
And Harry Winks in midfield.
Yeah, Harry Winks in the midfield.
Let me ask you a question.
Brian,
yeah. When we had Mourinho, when we had Nuno, when we had Conte, when we had Stellini, so all the managers since Poch got fired, the moans and the groans with the fans is pragmatic football, it's negative, it's boring, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Today, the last couple of games, fans have been saying, Ryan Mason, he's on trial for the Spurs job. I can see it maybe working. And we scored 3 at Anfield. We scored 2 against United. We're a bit more attacking. The shackles are off. Son's playing better.
Yep.
That first half today was no different than anything I've seen in the last 4 years. So explain to me now, are we Mason out then? Because we were all the other managers out for that.
Yeah.
Why? We should be Mason in. He's Tottenham through and through. He bleeds Tottenham. He sleeps Tottenham. That's all we require in a football team. You talk about defensive football. We conceded 59 goals being a defensive team. That's 19 more than last season and 2 goals away from our worst defensive record in the Premier League of 61 in 2007. Whilst playing defensive football. Why are we leaking goals? Because we don't have a defence. That was now our 9th away defeat of the season. Our worst since a very special year. 2001 of 13, when this prick came to this football club. We have become...
Prick's a bit of a shallow word for him. I'd use another word, but I
was going to use another word, but my mum was just approaching in the door, so I had to be careful with my language there in case I get a slap.
Good
right
boy.
on there.
Yeah, I can't even say that little word.
Yeah, if I say that word in this house, I might as well start looking for a new house. You look at that, and we've now become a football team where our fans, and I've seen it on social media and I've seen it on YouTube chats, going, well, at least we showed more fight in the second half. That's what we've become as a football team.
Those are the fickle plastic fans that only turn up once or twice a year.
More fight. Honestly, I've tried to stick up for this guy, but I don't know what we've done with fucking Offsiderson, which is what I'm going to start calling him. That guy's offside more times than Chris Armstrong. He's offside more times. He's offside more times than Chris Armstrong. I've not seen anything like it. This guy's coming for 60 mil. And at the point, I thought, you know what? I like what he does. And I can see I don't know what this man has brought to this football club, apart from very good TikToks and a bit of shithousery.
Yeah, but he hasn't done much shithousery since that shithousery that everyone kicked off about him doing a little fucking back away.
But that's the thing. He's a bad signing, isn't he? He's a bad signing.
When he first started, and when he scored that volley against or hit the post, when he was coming off the bench on the left-hand side, you saw something. You thought, okay, at the beginning of the season, you thought, all right, do you know what? There's still people that weren't convinced on him. I was pro Richarlison, and I thought, yeah, do you know what? This is looking good. We've got a bit of bite. I don't know what he's gone from. He's too busy getting Neymar and people tattooed on his back with him alongside him than worrying about the football. I'd
love to see those tattoos to see if they actually look like them.
Brian.
Well, the first half, Michael, all right, we conceded 6 against Newcastle. Still, you could have played your under-10s team and they would have shown more fight, passion and commitment than that first half.
I was at a charity football match for a lad that lived local to me. Like, recently took his life, and a couple of my friends were playing in this match. I've seen better tactical knowledge and football in a bunch of guys playing Sunday League than what I've seen in Tottenham in the last 4 months.
Mate, that first half, I repeat, it was no different to Mourinho, Conte, Nuno, Stellini, any manager you want, even the last 3 months of Poch. That was no different. Nothing. It was just as bad. But yet, we're talking about, I could see Ryan Mason maybe doing a job at Tottenham. Are we fucking insane? Are we actually at the point of where we are?
That says something.
Even Soldado scored more than Richarlison. Oh my God.
Soldado.
Yeah, but
come on, man.
I always have this argument or debate with people with Soldado.
He played in the wrong position, right?
Soldado, we bought that guy who had scored 25 goals in La Liga 5 years in a row, playing in a 4-4-2 with a big man up top supporting him. So what do our great scouting network do? And Villas-Boas didn't want him. He wanted Hulk. He goes, no, we're bringing Soldado. But what we're going to do, Soldado, you're going to play in a 1, and people, deep running midfielders, are going to come and you're going to create the space. Why are we signing players that are gold, scoring 25 goals 5 years in a row in La Liga, in a 2, and going, okay, well, now you're going to play in a what? Why do we do this?
Square peg, round hole, Brian?
That's what it is.
That's what it is. However, even him playing in a bad role scored more than Richarlison.
Yeah, I was going to say the scout network we have is about as useful as a melted chocolate orange. Terry's thing. Scouting network has been pissed poor for about 10 years.
we have to give Mason a chance, boys. Come on, he's Tottenham
Have you
through and
seen that
through.
comment from Mason?
He
Michael,
knows where.
Michael, read that. Post-match
Ultimately,
Mason.
it's not good enough for a club this size. It needs to improve. It needs to be a collective driven by all of us. This needs to change. Yeah, mate, he's Tottenham through and through. He knows where the shitter is at the training ground. He knows the bus driver's kid's name. You know, he knows the cleaning lady where she lives. You know, he's mates with wings. Come on, like, he almost died for us on the pitch. We have to get behind him. What the fuck is that,
But
mate?
even
Like,
when he was playing for us, I thought, like I said, he was a substandard player when he was playing for us. He was like that guy we chuck on at 5 minutes at the end of the match, sort of thing. He's Tottenham through and through. Well, so is Harry Kane, then, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't
like,
get
you
that
know-
argument. He's shit at the job. Stop defending the fucker. Like, he's shit at the job. He lost 2 games, drawn 1, and won 1. And that 1-1 game was only because of Harry Kane. Woo, what a surprise, right?
Harry Kane
He threw away
the
the Liverpool game with the Mora substitution, and he took Son off during the Manchester United game where we had them pinned back. Like, he's not making good decisions. Stop defending the guy. He's just as bad as that defense and all the other players playing in the team. Like, I'm so sick and tired of, like, you know, I'm reading you know, YouTube comments, like, being in different, you know, group chats, whatever, and every single time I see Mason, he's our guy. He will lead Tottenham to greatness. He knows what Tottenham is about. So do I.
I've just come up with a smart one. Did any of you gentlemen ever play a game called Lemmings back in the 90s?
Oh, God,
Yeah, I love
yeah.
Lemmings.
This is what this team is like. The way we're run and the way we are playing. This is what it feels like watching Lemmings. You've got the 2 stoppers at either end, and the guys are walking backwards and forwards, going nowhere.
Dietrichs.
It's like some of the fan base.
No,
In the
like,
middle of
go
all
on,
this
the
shit,
comment.
with people going like this, you know, can't go this way, can't go that way until that lemming, you know, falls off, and then you carry on going. But all the time we've got Lee Nicodebi either side of it, like this. All the fan bases in the middle that still want these 2 idiots in charge, and the players that aren't giving us any kind of fight anymore. I'm done with it until this bunch of idiots that own us are gone, and we start getting rid of dead wood. We're done.
Today, I was looking at the midfield, and Skip and Højbjerg were woeful. And I thought to myself, he's got to change this, or at least bring on a third midfielder. Basuma comes on, but Skip goes off, and Højbjerg stays on. And you've got Pape Sarr on the bench. I'm thinking, why don't you bring on Pape Sarr as well? And then I remembered last week, my friend called me up. We go to the same barbershop. Believe it or not, I do shave whatever's left. And my friend calls me up, and he goes to me, you're not going to believe who's in the barbershop. And I'm like, who? He goes, Alfie Devine. I'm like, really? Go ask him if he's going to be at the club next year or what. Anyway, he got talking to him, and Alfie Devine said to him, I'm not getting chances. I don't get it. I'm behind Pape Sarr in the pecking order, and he goes, I'm better than him, and they all know it. So you've got a young lad at Spurs that a lot of people rate highly, called Alfie Devine, who is saying Pape Sarr is not as good as him, and yet Pape Sarr gets picked ahead of him. And Pape Sarr has not played since Mason has become manager. Just to figure out just how deep things are at Tottenham, right? And this is, listen, he's talking openly in public now, Alfie Devine. He's like, he's at the point of like, I don't get it, so I don't give a shit. I'll just say it.
Yeah.
And he is.
I feel sorry for the lad. He is a very quality, top quality youngster.
Even Mondo on Instagram, he removed everything that's related to Spurs. Like, he used to have Spurs, Nike athlete, he removed everything.
Yep. Well, Mundell's off to Belgium. People will know how much I love Alfie Devine and rave about him all the time. This club, I mean, one thing I will say, whoever's going into Brentford, and that was just Ryan on the phone coming back from Villa. People are saying, why are we even clapping the players at full time? Why are you showing? Why are we now showing appreciation? Because they fought in the second half. Because
they should be fighting from that first time that whistle's blown until that whistle
stop
gets blown
applauding
the
this shit.
time, you know.
Stop applauding this shit. And
Oh,
don't
I'm
give
not.
me all this shit of, oh yeah, we got to support the team, we got to do this and get behind them.
Why should we support substandard fuckery,
It's
basically?
not the case of support them. I'll go back to the AC Milan game when there was this big rallying cry from the club and the players, get behind us, give us it, make White Hart Lane a fortress or the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, because we haven't got naming rights, because we're the only football club that moves into a stadium without naming rights. Get behind the team. So the Spurs fans do it. But what do they give us?
Fuck all.
Did you
Every
guys see this?
single time. Every
Did you
single
guys-
time. This whole club from top to bottom is playing this fan base for absolute mugs. And you have people like this channel, my channel, and others, and I'm not going to go mentioning names, but I will keep saying that Stella and I, from get-go, whether it be social media or whatever, have never changed our tune and never will, that have been calling this shit. And then you have people that either A, want to call us out, or B, just try and find bullshit to cover it up. Well, I don't know where you're finding your bullshit right now, because you're running out. You're
Did you
running
get-
out of bullshit. There's
Did-
much more you can give. Where
All these supporters of Enoch and Levy, they've got to start waking up.
Can I
They've
just say
got
something?
to start seeing that this is so poorly run now. With the
Corey,
last
we
thing
say this
won,
every single day, man. We say this every
the last thing
single
we
day.
won, I was in the stadium with my family for at Wembley, 15 years. We're now going through the longest trophy drought we've ever
Do you
been
know
through.
what? I don't want YouTube channels talking about Enoch and Levy today. And I'll tell you why. Because when it was Conte, it was, and we tried to talk about Enoch and Levy. No, Conte. When it was Mourinho and we tried to talk about Levy and Enoch, no, it's Mourinho. When it was Nuno, no. Don't talk about Levy and Enoch. Talk about Nuno. When it was Stellini and we said, how dare Levy and Enoch put Stellini in charge? No. It's Stellini's management. He's the same as Conte. So now it's Mason. I don't want people now to start talking, not this channel, but I don't want others to start talking about Enoch and Levy now. Talk about Mason now. Stay true to everything you've been doing for the past 5 years, blaming managers and not the owners, all on the owners. You now need to blame Mason for what's going on here.
Well,
because because certain channels, popular ones, when Mason was put in charge, the first thing they said after the Man United game, I wonder what would have happened if we put him in from the beginning when Stellini got the job. As if anything would have been fucking different.
Yeah.
Have you guys?
This is the shit that I've had to hear.
Can I say something?
But let's talk about Mason, and let's just, here we talk about leaving Enoch, but all the other channels, if you're listening, make sure you talk about Mason tonight, please. Like you talked about Jose and Conte and Stellini and Nuno.
Hold on, Corey, 1 second. Just let Dietrich say. What was he saying, Dietrich? Sorry,
have you guys read Jack Clark's comments? Did you guys read about it?
Oh, right, Jose.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Mourinho was brilliant with me, a really good guy. He wanted the best for me and the team, especially the young lads. He wanted to see the boys develop. I think he was at a point in his career where it wasn't so much about winning at all costs, and that fitted with the club's philosophy. It's just been on quite an unsuccessful run at QPR, and you obviously said it's either you're shit or QPR is shit, and we'll find out today.
But did you see what he just said at the end? And that fitted with the club.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, we know we don't want to win. That's why we don't win. Yeah, we know. Dietrich, we here, and most of the people watching, we know that. But we know we're not about winning.
No, but ex-players are saying that now. Ex-players are saying that.
To back what Stelly, this is the reason why I went off on Mason, right? Today, listen, he's not good, right? Let's talk about him. Let's talk about how average he is as a manager, right? Listen, I don't know if he gets his, experience, brings, I don't know, fucking QPR from Championship and, stays 1 season with them, then gets his move to, I don't know, like West Ham and, or maybe not West Ham because of London, but some, established Premier League team and does relatively well with them, then I'm open for him to be our manager, but not fucking right now. This guy does not have the experience and does not have the,
he's got about as much
the status
knowledge as a wet
fish. Yeah, he does not have the status to be our manager. That's it, right? So let's talk about it. Let's point the finger. And you know why he is in charge? Because Livy and Tinic put him in charge, which is a fucking joke.
If he's supposed to be Tottenham through and through, then he should know what the Tottenham DNA is then, shouldn't he, really? In all fairness, he should know what we were meant to be, what we're supposed to be. We're meant to be this free-flowing, attacking football team, but we haven't got the players for this free-flowing, attacking football. He's got about as much tactical knowledge, as I said, as a wet fucking tissue.
It's a joke,
Listen,
mate.
he's 31 years old, guys. I'm more experienced. I'm more highly qualified than him. Me,
not
I'm
anymore.
sitting in
not
a
anymore.
bedroom in a random house in Enfield. It's not right. How he's the manager of one of the top 6 clubs in this country and one of the top 20 clubs in Europe that was offered a place in the European Super League. How am I more qualified? Talk to me.
I think.
Do you know what?
Because you've went out and done it
I
correctly,
was
still. You've went out and
I was
earned your
having
badges
I was
and
having a
proven
chat.
yourself.
I was having a chat with Cheyenne earlier, right? And I
Cheyenne's more
I said to
qualified.
I said to Cheyenne, like, would you have a top level company if the CEO there was doing crap and they fired him, that they would bring in someone who's just been with the company for the last 20 years and doesn't know anything about running a company? Would you bring him in? Would Apple do it? Would Shell do it? Would Esso do it?
Yeah, but although I think Mason done his UEFA Pro license recently. But
I think
still
Mason's
doesn't
got
change
some
the fact
dirt
that
on
he has
Mason.
no
That's
fucking
a week ago.
experience. And
No, you're right.
no,
Michael.
I'm just saying for shits and giggles, right? That
Maybe
Oh,
he's
it's
got
okay
it.
now. He's
Maybe
got
he's got
the
he
it.
is
He's got the
qualified,
piece of
right?
paper.
I
He's got
got
the
it
piece
years
of
ago.
paper.
Yeah.
I got it years ago. I got it before COVID.
Fucking
Mason's
joke.
got to have some
Can I
dirt
say?
on
Can
the
I say?
board then. This is the
Having
only
your
reason why
UEFA
he's still
license
employed.
still isn't good enough. You need your A Pro license. He hasn't got
No,
that.
he's done A or Pro. I'm not sure which one, but he has it. Like a couple of months ago, he's done it. Still, doesn't change the fact, doesn't change the argument. Still, the guy is not fucking good, and I'm just
First
doing a
job,
paper
Tottenham
does not
Hotspur.
mean shit.
Your first ever job as a manager, Tottenham Hotspur. Is that where we're at?
Mate, imagine that.
Maybe you should put your
31
hat in
years
for it
old.
still.
Have we ever had a manager this young in charge of our football club?
No, we haven't.
I heard someone
What's about
compare
his
it
age? Still?
I heard
He's
someone compare
Tottenham
it.
through and through. He bleeds Tottenham.
Yeah.
Mate, it could
Still,
be my 4-year-old nephew. It could be.
I-
He's Tottenham. He's through and through. He bleeds Tottenham.
Yeah, I said the same. I know
I
as
heard-
much as him, right?
Still, hold on. I heard someone compare it to, oh yeah, but who's that guy who headbutted? What's his name in the World Cup final?
Zidane.
Zidane, yeah.
Oh, kind of like Zidane started straight away. Kind of like he went in. Pep started with.
Zidane's won every
like,
trophy
kind of like the
in
team
the world
straight away.
and played under every greatest manager in the world. Ryan Mason played for fucking Hull and a shit Spurs team and won nothing.
But that's why I heard people compare Mason to.
We got to a final still. Come on, stop with all this Mason hate. He's fucking prime candidate for the job.
Yeah.
He's been in a losing final team. He's had one cap for England being given by Roy Hodgson. Look at his credentials.
He's got a t-shirt. He's got a t-shirt, man.
I forgot about that one England cap.
Mate, they made this whole thing. This is
token
what
gesture.
we've done. I heard so many people like based within Tottenham going, you know when they say these rivalries like Jose Mourinho and Pep and Arsene Wenger and Alex Ferguson, they were deeming that Crystal Palace game as the England manager who gave Mason his cap. That was the head-to-head. That's what we do, mate. This is what we want as a club. Listen, 8th is the new 4th. 8th is the new 4th. It's success.
Look at this. My club here in Sweden, Peking, are hopefully challenging for the title this year. Would I rather have Mason instead of Glenn Ridderslom, who has won the Danish League and Belgium League? Hell no. Mate, can you argue with that? Honestly, can you argue with that?
That's a quality one. I like that.
Ridderslom in. I want Ridderslom.
with all due respect to Mason, right?
This
Can we
guy,
borrow the Wrexham lot for a season?
this
They might
guy
actually win
will
us something.
probably be linked with him, and this guy will run up to his manager and go, "Don't go. Just whatever you do,
Yep.
don't go.
Don't go.
Just don't."
Yes,
We'll
I-
marry you.
with all
We
seriousness, right?
ruin good managers that win things.
My country's league is like 28th in Europe or something in the ranking, right? And I kid you not, Mason is on the level of managers here in Poland. I kid you fucking not. He would be like in his place, gaining experience here in Poland. That's
Not bad, man.
all I have to say. That's all I have to
another
say.
positive, Michael.
Swedish league is fucking leagues above ours, by the way. So
Another
is
positive.
Danish and Belgian.
We've got a
league, so-
manager that could be at home in the 28th best league in Europe, mate. That's progress. 28th is the new first.
Fuck
Yeah.
my
It's all,
life.
mate, it's all good. It's all good.
Progress is progress, right?
Exactly, mate. You just take it where you can.
I swear to you, boys. Like sometimes I wish Tottenham was based in Poland or Serbia or one of like the Slav countries, because I think fans here wouldn't like take this shit. Like,
It's just our
listen,
club, Michael. Michael, it's just our club. But like the other clubs aren't like this. I don't know what it is with Spurs.
that's what I'm
it's
saying.
quite
I wish
passive.
I wish Tottenham was in
as well.
Greece, Serbia, Hungary, one of those countries, right, where fans wouldn't take this shit. Like we have here in Poland, we have protests, we have riots, we have like people trashing the stadium. I know it's not allowed. It's not allowed anywhere, but in England it's way worse if you do it, right? But still, like the fact stands that
You guys know how to cause
fans,
a riot over there.
when fans don't like what's happening with their club, when they think it's substandard, when they do not agree with what's going on with the club, they show their discontent. Right now, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this fan base. We are on this like weird mental flex spiral, whatever how you want to call it, that we are so much in the dumps that we actually are bigging up Mason to be the manager of our club. Like, riddle me that. Like, give me one good reason as to why Mason should be the manager of our club. We have Nagelsmann like on a plate. Just do whatever the guy fucking wants and appoint him, or Pochettino, because like the talks with Chelsea apparently have stalled or whatever, right? One of those two guys, even Arne Slot, whoever, Xavi Alonso, all the other guys. I would even take fucking Company. Company is a way better choice than Mason, because at least he has experience, right?
Literally, Michael.
Company's won trophies, Michael. Company's won trophies.
What that person saying to all of the fans is, football is not my problem.
Yep.
It's not my number one in life. The hotel actually is. That's literally what he's saying to every fan. Literally. You go, Nagelsmann's there. If you were interested in football, you would go and get him. You would listen to what he has to say.
That's why I say we have to blow up. Like the Arab way. We have to stop being nice. Enough is enough, guys.
Yeah, but I've told you, Dietrich, we're not ready for prison just yet. Give it a few more. There's a few more things I want to do in my life. Once I've achieved it, then I'm ready.
You're 60. It's time to end, bro. Life is short.
We're going to put with our mobility scooters still.
But Dietrich, you're 12 years old. That's why you don't show your face.
I'll go with that.
Even Harry Redknapp and Robbie Keane would have got more. Did you see yesterday on Talk Sport? Harry Redknapp, they interviewed me, said, "I'll take the Tottenham job if they offer it to me. I'll do it."
Yeah.
He's put himself forward to do it.
Oh, brilliant! We could be the first team to have a king of the jungle managing us.
Yes.
Here's a lot of balls for you to play with.
There you go, mate. Always find the positives, mate. I'm finding the positives right now. There's so many of them, aren't there?
Was the point of putting in Ryan Mason to try and get top four? Or was it to try and get us in Europa? What were they thinking with this? Like, what did they feel they were going to do by this?
They couldn't get anyone else.
Well, no one was going to come into us at the end of the season, really, was they?
So why not just keep Stellini there?
It would do if the price was right. It actually went out and got someone.
Yeah, but then if you're talking about Nagelsmann, I don't understand why we'd have to pay compensation to a manager that's been sacked.
Because they haven't sacked him; they've just put him on
he's on gardening leave, isn't he? Yeah. Which I still think that's a bit fun, isn't it? Gardening leave. And then you've got Poch, who we all loved back then, but is he really the way forward for us? Is it just to bring Poch in to try and bring the happy fans back on board?
Appease the fans again. Yeah.
Bring the happy fans back.
But
then
Corey,
you've got to look at
Corey,
some of these so-called fans that are coming to the stadium. Most of them are tourists. So he doesn't want fans like Stel, me, Brian turning up, you know. He wants the fans to come in, buy the merch, make him richer, and then not invest in the team.
you've got a little of an attention seeker there.
Hello,
Wait.
Apollo. Let go of my hand. Ow. This pup needs to learn.
So if
He's got
if
more balls
so,
than
we're now 2 points ahead of Brighton. They've got 3 games in hand on us. If they just win, if they draw 2 or win 1, they're above us because their goal difference is 14 better than ours. So Brighton look like they're going to go above us at some point. Now the question is, if they go above us, that pushes us into 7th. Are we capable of staying 7th and going in the Conference League, or do you want out of it all, just go for 8th and just be out of Europe?
You know it is still, and I heard the commentators, we probably have the same commentators when you're doing the watch long, saying that Spurs have the easier running. I'm like, we have the easier, mate. Well, we've got Brentford at home, and Brentford have been great this season for what their expectations are, and I fully expect them to beat us. But our fans will stay to clap and wave the fans off for a terrific season. And then we've got Leeds away. Leeds could be playing for their very Premiership life, and they started to buck up under Sam Allardyce and got a draw against high-flying Newcastle. Yeah. And their fans are going to be absolutely. I mean, I've been to Ellen Road many a time. Their fans on the best, on the worst of days, are extremely passionate, toxic, and make it a very, very intimidating atmosphere. They're playing for their Premiership lives with these players.
And you know they'll put it in, Brian, right? They'll put in 120% effort into that game.
Mate, we completed a hat-trick today as well with our last 3 away games conceding in the first 10 minutes. Another record to be
so proud of.
Really proud
Trophy.
of. Yeah. Mate, we should get trophies for these. We should. Come on, we're do you know what? We are keeping all these people at Opta and all these statisticians busy. They're like, right, let's not look at the higher records. Let's just bring up all the embarrassing, shameful ones and see how close Tottenham are to breaking them, and we'll just keep announcing them.
But by the way, JP, I know I'm going like a bit back, but what you said about like Levy not giving a fuck about football, right, and showing this to fans, right? And the irony of that is, if you don't give a fuck about football, appoint Nagelsmann with a director of football and leave footballing matters to them.
Yeah, but why?
Do not interfere, because he's a fucking egotistical prick, and he has to meddle in everything that's going around this club. He's not going to leave footballing matters to those guys, right?
He wants to pat himself on the back all the time, like the other two owners.
No one's complaining about anything. He's getting 60,000 people fill up the stadium every other week. No one's complaining about it. All right, there's 50 people standing outside the shop, but, you know, he can handle 50 people. 60,000 people coming into that stadium, they're not complaining. Why should he care about appointing someone else to look after the football? No one's complaining about him. So he's doing a good job. Joe's sitting in his yacht, picking up his check every month. He's happy. But
he's the billionaire owner that acts like a millionaire and pats himself on the back, wants to have all the applaudits. So come watch my team on my yacht. Yes, hello. And then you've got the other two idiots that are just stooges for him.
But if no one's complaining, if you go into a restaurant and eat food and you don't complain that the food's shit, they're going to carry on serving that shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't understand this.
And that's what all these people need to understand.
That's why I stopped going to the restaurant, JP. That's why I don't go to the restaurant anymore. I don't go to the restaurant. I'd rather not eat. I'd rather starve. I stay at home and starve.
Stop lying. You're just cheap. Stop lying.
Yeah, but you need to go to the restaurant. You need to go to the restaurant to have your voice to tell them that the food is shit.
I'm doing it the Arabic way. I'm fasting. Yeah, I did say that for you.
Hey.
No, that's a good comeback. Good comeback. I'll give you that.
French Palestinian.
So Greeks fast as well, but only Easter. Easter.
Yeah, some bloke woke up, didn't he? After a nice nap.
Do you think for the Brentford game, there might be a big protest. Look, I always say this is going to be a big one.
No.
Maybe we can get the numbers. But do you think there'll be a bit more?
I seriously hope so.
Do you think there'll be something a bit more? Because
Brian should stay.
Oh, what, is it next weekend?
especially if Brighton
Next Saturday.
are above us going into that game.
Yeah, still, Joe, I think this comes down to now we've had this defeat. And obviously, like you said, Brighton hopefully beating Arsenal. It all depends what happens during this week. If Spurs don't do anything stupid, or another manager bows out, or if Poch gets appointed as coach at Chelsea, if it's finally... Unfortunately, this fan base won't just go, do you know what? We've had the most embarrassingly shocking shit season, even by our standards. This is my final chance to have a say and do something about it, or at least try to do something about it. This fan base won't do fuck all. They won't do fuck all unless something during this week happens. Like if that Nagelsmann, if Brentford had been today and that Nagelsmann news had broke yesterday, like it did, we would have had a huge one. Just like we did with Newcastle. After Newcastle for the Man U one, which was our best one on that Thursday. We need managers to come out and turn us down. We need this Longley being signed. Clement Longley being signed as Clement Longley's replacement. We need that to heat up but not go through. We need so much shit. And let's face it, this is Tottenham Hotspur. We'll probably do it. We'll probably get a load of shit to rile the fans up. But they won't do it of their own accord. It's a week away. So if it all goes quiet for the week, we know what the fan base will do still. I'm tired of trying. After the training ground one, we did. Still, you remember when you turned up at the protest last January, how fuming I was at one point. It will just happen again because time will elapse. And unless this club do anything embarrassing or stupid, they'll just go, oh, it's the final game of the season, my final hurrah to come to this shiny stadium and have a beer that floats
It's
from
the last,
and
it's
have
the
my
last beer I can have.
noodles or chicken or fish and chips and whatever. And then I get to clap them like this, like a fucking seal, whilst they walk around the pitch and want my approval. Yeah, let's do that. Although Levy will probably do what he did with the day with the COVID one. Do you remember when the players didn't come out when they said they were going to come out and didn't come out for ages? I would be surprised if Levy cancels the walkout. And even then, the Spurs fans go, Daniel must have had his reasons. Must have had his reasons. The players' feelings.
Well, there's a women's game on afterwards, isn't there?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. We can't do the lap of honour because we have to get ready and get the pitch ready for. There you go. It's all written. It's all written.
Have you seen this? Tottenham chairman Dan Levy finalising plans to appoint new sporting director before the summer. Roma's chief, Diogo Pinto. Right. The last time we went to Italy, we got bitten so hard. Let's go back there again, shall we? Diogo Pinto. Diogo Pinto.
No, forget that. You don't think Jose Mourinho is going to tell this guy exactly what he's walking into?
I think that if he comes to Spurs, Mourinho's planted him in there, knowing he's going to sabotage.
Secret agent.
Just like
why can't we just get? Why can't we just get Ralph?
Conte's.
Yeah, why can't we just get Ralph Rangnick and Nagelsmann? They're both available. They come as a package. They're both really good. Why would you not do that?
But that doesn't fit with our plan and structure, does it?
But even Paul Mitchell is he's leaving Monaco this summer, so you can go and get him.
He's going to end up at Man United, Paul Mitchell.
I thought he's going to.
Well, there you go, Dietrich. There you go. Get Paul Mitchell.
He'll go to Chelsea.
Get Paul Mitchell and Poch. Get Nagelsmann and Rangnick. There's packages. Forget. There's teams you can bring in now. They're available. Yeah. But
But no one's complaining, so it doesn't matter still. No one's complaining about it. It's fine. Everything's normal. He doesn't have to do that.
How much the ticket for next weekend?
How much longer are you going for?
Sorry, bro?
How much longer are you going on for?
I'm gonna end it in a couple of minutes because I'm late for a wedding. It's my friend's wedding, and I'm on the stream.
Okay, yeah, because I've just got to pop over to do my thing on.
Yeah, no, go do your thing. Listen, I'm gonna wrap it up in a minute. Let's go around and Brian, you go first.
Yeah, let me just say, and as always, Levy out.
Good man.
Big up, Brian. Make sure you sign, subscribe, like Tottenham on Tour.
I can't leave the stream. I've got to do it again. And as always, Levy out.
Don't end the stream like Iggy. Michael, are you going on? We are Tottenham later on to do your post match, or can you not be bothered anymore?
You're on mute.
You're on mute.
You're on mute.
You're on mute. Make sure you wear your hat still.
Still on mute.
Is it better now?
If we win, yeah, we can hear you, man.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm honestly like not bothered a bit. What else is there to say other than swearing and pointing fingers and all that jazz? I'm doing it every single time wherever I appear, so it kind of gets repetitive. But yeah, I wanted to speak with you guys today, so that's why I'm here. I also have some universities stuff to do, so I will probably attend to that instead of wasting more time on stats. No, it's so fucking unreasonable why we can't just act like a proper club. As you said, Nagelsmann and Ragnik, Pochettino and Mitchell, right? Other things can also be conjured. It's not only those two pairs, right? I wouldn't mind if they brought in the Arne Slot guy and his director of football of his choice, or even the Celtic guy and his director of choice, whatever, right? We are so rich as a club. Why aren't we acting like it? I don't understand it, right? So that's why. Listen, we can point the fingers and at the ownership until the majority of the fan base doesn't take it upon themselves to change it. Then probably nothing will happen. But still, I don't want Mason to get out of that without blame, because I think the game today, we had no game plan. The game against United, we didn't win it because he took Son off. The game against Liverpool, he brought Mora on. Listen, Palace was just Kane, right? So this guy, no, I don't want this guy in. That's it.
Oh my Lord. Listen, guys, let's call it a night. Just want to say thank you to everyone for watching the show tonight. Big up yourself. Thank you, Corey Boy, coming on, Michael, Dietrich, JP, Iggy,
Thanks for having
Brian.
me.
Yeah, listen, the post-match show, no problem, people coming on. I think the live streams are better 2 or 3, otherwise it just becomes carnage.
Bro,
but listen,
deserve
Spurs
it,
are crap. Spurs are boring to watch, and it's just another day at the office. Doesn't matter who the manager is. It doesn't matter. These players, this club, there's no plan. But big up to the Spurs for the super chat, and thank you to the Hodfather 81 as well. Big up to you. Big up everyone in the comments for having your say tonight. And other than that,
if you haven't hit that like yet, just do it before you leave.
yeah, and
I deserve a bonus. I deserve a bonus for the streams.
say that again.
I said I deserve a bonus for the streams.
You deserve a bonus. That's why I let you on. Listen, I'm not saying come on, you Spurs. I'm not saying leave you out eating out because I'm sick of it. I'm just going to say, come on, Brighton. Come on, Brighton, man. Come on. Seagulls.
Seasiders.
Sorry much. He's one of our own.
One of our so sad.
We're out of here.
Yeah, he's injured.
Yeah, I know he is.
The first game we look for, Robbie. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away.